How are you all doing today? What is today?
Friday.
Oh my God, it's Friday. How come all of my days are just blending together? You know, the older you get, the more you really don't care about what day of the week it is anymore. I want to share something with you all. Oh, I have to share this with you. Andre, can you tell us what this dish is?
Pan fried potatoes with peppers and onions.
Mm, pan fried potatoes with peppers and onions. Green pepper,
Red
red bell
pepper
pepper. Uh huh.
and white onion.
You know, I'm trying to be discreet while I eat. Mmm. 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 Meg Ryan moment. I just had a Meg Ryan moment. Hubby's food does this to me. Mmm. That's very good. Just the potato dish is incredible. Just the potato dish. Don't need nothing else. Even though he told me that he was giving me a sample of what he was cooking because there's something more going on. What he's cooking for dinner tomorrow. But at the same time, he gave me a sample, and I'm like, yum. Give me some water. Are you all drinking water? Mm. I love me some water. So, welcome to Rhonda's lovely sparks. Welcome, everyone. I see JoJo, my sister JoJo Gonzalez, is in the house. And JoJo says hello and good evening. Rhonda's lovely sparks and everyone joining in. Thank you, JoJo. I love you so much. And she goes, tell hubby I said hello.
Hello.
He said, hello, 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 JoJo, hello, hello, JoJo. Today's Friday. And what is so interesting is that I can be at a time in my life where the day doesn't matter. Lola, she's my Lola. She's my Lola. Hello. Lola's in the house. Chef Andre.
Already. Hey, Lola.
Hello, Lola. You always say, hey, hello, Lola, go Giants.
Yeah, go Giants.
So why you have to tell her go Giants?
Because it's Lola Cowboy.
Whatever. So what was Lola says hello. Back to you, Andre. So it's hubby with the hawk. Lola says boo.
Go Giants.
So everybody, it is hubby with the hot mic. And it's me, of course, Rhonda Lovely Sparks. I am so happy to see you all today. I'm so happy to be live, to be with my friends, and JoJo Gonzalez and Lola is sharing some love to each other, with each other. We love each other. Cowboy Nation in the house. Andre, my hubby, is a Giants fan. And I hope my sister in law is going to be here. I think she said she'll be like hanging out in the cut. So shout out to you, Giants fans. Shout out really to the NFL fan base, but especially Cowboy Nation, because Cowboy Nation is America's team. We are America's team. Hot Mike Hubby. Andre, ouch. Chadwick that wants to play. Andre, Hot Mike Hubby.
Yeah, that's me.
You know, we had a poll last time, and the poll was like, should I take the mic from him because he was talking about something about moist or something? And you guys said let him keep the mic. So I'm like, aw, you all are so sweet. Because I was this close taking the mic from him.
I say dump him.
Dump what?
Him, whoever he is.
We're talking about you.
Well, dump me.
He's so easy to get along with. Whatever. I'm so happy to see you all today. You all are my family. Jojo Gonzalez, Lola Cowboys, you are my family. We are family. Hot Mic Hubby is in the house. That means anything can go down. He has freedom to say what he wants to. Jojo's laughing. He has the freedom to say what he wants to say. So there he is. And so if something comes out, I have a disclaimer that's going to say it does not reflect my opinion, how I feel, has nothing to do with me. Happy Friday, everybody. I know you all are so happy. So let me give y'all the 411 about Lola. Are you ready to hear this? Let me tell you about Lola. So Lola, I right after my live book reading, Lola, I was sharing with everybody, Cherry Lozenge. Lola's got the eyes. So Lola, she goes, I let them know, let everybody know that what we're going to talk about tonight is called Size Doesn't Matter. So Lola comes out like like how I describe Superwoman, Wonder Woman. Phew, she goes, size does matter. That was so funny. Hey, Andre. JoJo has Hot Mic Hubby, and she's got like a little fire flame. He's a hot man, a hot man. So anyway, Lola comes out of the cut, and she goes, size does matter. She just went, phew. That was fun. That was fun. I love the women. I love the women in the chat room. Hello. I see we have some people hanging out in the cut. Thank you so much. I see my likes going up, 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 up. I see my likes going up and away. I have something special for you all at the very end for you all from me. I was just playing wink, wink. Oh, I know. I know you were playing wink, wink. Oh, we know you were playing. It was cute too. That's why I loved it so much. I say, you know what? You all are so much fun. We have to take this beyond the chat room. I have to connect with you all personally. I'm so happy to be here with you all. So, welcome to Rhonda's Lovely Sparks. Thank you for being here. And we got Hot Mic Hubby is sitting over there. Hot Mic Hubby reminds me, Andre, of that show where the guy is like a sorry about the smack in your ear. It's the carpenter, right? And he talks to his neighbor over the fence. What was the name of that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the show.
You all know the name of that. They never show his neighbor, right? It's like, do they show his eyes or just the hat?
Just the top of his head.
Just the top of his head.
Is that guy?
And for years, they never showed us what he actually looked like until I think after the show was over.
Yeah.
Home Improvement. JoJo said Home Improvement. Thank you. I know. That's hubby. Okay. He's like, you won't see him. He's here. But you won't see him. And that brings on the ambience of suspicion. The suspense. Dun 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 dun. Oh, so I am excited to see you all tonight. We set our clocks up an hour. So here in East Texas, it gets dark sooner, and I love it. I have no complaints about, the time or anything. But the topic, and again, I always tell people out in the chat room and everywhere, you all can chat and share with me what you want to share. I like to follow you all's lead. when it comes with, having a lot going on live, right? I just like having to put like a title. Ouch. Ow, that cat just scratched my leg. And he's not bad. He's just a baby. And he doesn't know how to retract the nails, retract, what's it called? Retract and what? Extract, retract,
Yeah.
contract. He doesn't know how. So he wants to play with me. And especially when he knows I'm live, he knows my attention is somewhere else. So his little claws, he doesn't know how to bring the claws in, baby. Bring them in, because mama hurts when you scratch her. And cats are not, they're not bad. They're not bad. And what do you think? Give me your opinion about what you think about the cats. Are they bad?
Hell yeah.
What kind of way do you think they're bad?
Yeah, look at them. They're
What?
thinking of stuff right now to do. Look at their faces.
What do you think they think about you?
Oh, they just love me.
Ow! She scratched. All right.
That's
Okay,
a hand
we're
scratcher.
gonna solve this problem. I got a cat pillow. It's a cat pillow. And I'm gonna put it right between the table. And I'm gonna pull this up so cat won't be scratching my hand. So he wants to play and it hurts. I ain't no hairy person. You can't be playing with me like that, cat. I ain't no cat. So anyway, I fix the problem so I won't be squealing in your ears again. Oh, okay, so Joe Gonzalez says Wilson always gave Tim sound sage advice. She says Wilson always gave Tim sound sage advice. So tell me who is Wilson and tell me who is Tim. Inquiring minds want to know. Wilson always gave Tim. Now I like the sage. I know sage means ambience, energy, very wise.
There's a film on there.
Uh,
They showing.
oh, so Andrew has a TV on. You hear Hot Mic, right? So they're playing. You know the movie watch party we had, y'all. They have it airing. Andre is watching a documentary on Etiquette, right? Etiquette, right? And Anna Lucasta, that's a movie watch party we saw. Wilson is Tim. Oh, Andre, here it is. Here it is. She goes, Wilson is the tool man, Taylor's neighbor on home improvement. Oh, okay. So Wilson is Tim. Okay. Wilson is Tim, the tool man, Taylor's neighbor on home improvement. So Andre is like our tool man. He's nosy. Are you nosy?
Very.
He's nosy. He's a Taylor Swift. Are you a Swiftie?
The biggest Swiftie in the world.
He's a Swiftie.
Don't know a damn song, but I'm the biggest Swiftie in the world.
Why are you a Swiftie fan? I mean, why are you a Swiftie?
Trump made me a Swiftie fan.
Okay.
He endorsed her.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that makes sense.
Makes sense to me because Trump don't like her, so I like her.
Okay, so that's Hot Mic Hubby. You all can beg to disagree to agree. That's Hot Mic. You're going to get the Hot Mic, baby. Miss TR, Tony, thank you for calling us. Miss TR, my sister-in-law just called us on the phone. Wilson is the neighbor. You never see his face. Okay. She said Wilson is the neighbor that you never see his face. Okay.
Right.
So that's Hot Mic Hubby. You'll never see his face. But y'all got to, listen, I got something to tell you. I'm not going to be married to no ugly man. Okay? He ain't ugly.
That's right. Not ugly, but he's very moist.
Okay. Did y'all hear him? I hope not. I hope you didn't hear him because, we're going to put that poll out again. And that poll is going to be, should we take the mic from Hot Mic Hubby or
I think you should.
Should we take the mic from you?
I think you should.
Why?
Why not?
Because
What?
you're a man. You have a right to speak.
No, 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 no.
Why not?
Mm-mm. I don't want to get in trouble with the feminists.
Feminine ain't no fit. Okay, we could be. But it's okay to be pro woman and love a man, right?
No, feminists don't love men.
Yes, they do. I'm
No.
okay. Well, look.
Oh,
So,
they talk about being independent and hey, we don't need a man and everything. So
well, just like with party,
I'm a
you
strong
know that
independent.
it's just like with party, right? There's good Democrats, there's bad Democrats, there's good Republicans, there's bad Republicans, right? Whole nother show. There's bad people, there's good people of all kinds, sizes, and this is how this ties into size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. And I know before you jump me, before you throw me underwear and bras and apples and tomatoes, and before you throw things at me, let me get to what I'm getting at, okay? Please don't be like Apollo. Don't boo me off the stage because size doesn't matter. And this is why. And this is why. So we're in a conversation of talking about shaming people and not shaming people. And this is trending, even though I was like this way before this topic came out today and it became trending. I was like this, when I was a little kid. I was like this growing up when it came to not making fun of people, right? Based upon how they look. And you all can chime in. Joe Gonzalez Andre goes moist and she
Mhm.
busts out laughing. And then TR goes, Andre, corny.
See,
What do you think about your sister saying corny?
okay.
What do you think
Oh,
about her actually using the emoji corn and then the knee?
that's what I used to use all the time, corny. So I understand.
Is that good or bad?
Gets me moist. Keep on.
So hubby is a chef. And excuse me, I got to do something right now because I want to show you something. So I don't want to do that on cam. I'm a lady. So this is what hubby fixed. Okay, this y'all supposed to be a portion. And I say, honey, Chef Andre, I say, a portion, just remember it's just the palm of your hand. If you go more than that, then you're like outside of the parameters of, uh, what do you call it, of a portion. But there are people in our life that they feed us a lot because that's how they show their love, right? So, Andre, tell me about this dish, please. About the potatoes.
Just pan fried potatoes.
He's gaming.
Just pan fried potatoes. That's
Mm.
all.
Hmm.
Just want to feel like having some.
Oh my God. Mm. Mm. Okay, Meg Ryan moment. Meg Ryan moment. I had a food gasm. I had a food gasm. It happens. Life happens. Shout out to people sitting in the cut. Shout out. My likes are going up and away. This is so freaking good. Andre, tell me more. So you prepped for this? You prepped red bell pepper, green bell pepper. Mm, he's gaming. Andre, tell me about the peppers.
Just peppers, onions, potatoes, fried in the frying pan
What you fried in?
in a vegetable oil.
Oh my God. There goes the moist. Meg Ryan moment. I know for a long time you all see me type in the chat room, Meg Ryan moment. Now you can see me. I'm really having a Meg Ryan moment. It's so good. Yeah, I am not exaggerating. If you see me express to you how I feel about something I take a bite on, because hubby and I used to travel the country. We traveled more central going east. and why we went more east because I've never been west. I gotta go out there and check out my Lola. She's my Lola. She's my Lola. Um, but we used to travel around the country. Hubby and I are foodie, and that's how this ties in about size. It doesn't matter. And we would just get a dart, throw it on the map. We jump in the car, and there are times we were so spontaneous that we didn't pack. We just jumped in the car and went. Or let's say if we had to take our vitamins and stuff like that, that was like we timed ourselves 60 seconds. That's it. What you don't pack in 60 seconds, it ain't coming. And it's fun, right? It's fun to just be spontaneous. So we traveled out east. And again, Lola said, there goes the moist. Andre, can you say moist again?
Moist.
Dun, 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 dun. So So we travel, Andre, help me. Tell me where did we travel? Louisiana. We've been to New Orleans. We've been to New Orleans, been to Texas, San Antonio, Austin, where else?
Dallas,
Georgia.
Georgia, South Carolina,
We went up north too. Was it Wisconsin?
New York City.
We stayed in Manhattan. We just went all over the place, y'all. Patterson, which is a city that I love so much. I fell in love with when I went to go visit my husband's family. I fell in love with it. So, point I'm trying to make being foodies, I wrote reviews. And I stopped writing reviews, not because I'm scared, because I've gotten a little smart. I didn't realize that my criticisms could shut down a restaurant. I had no idea. So I said, well, I'm not running from that. I just ended up opening a window, a door to something better for me. So I wasn't running away because I don't like to quit. But at the same time, I said, if I can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all. And Andre, what was that restaurant we went to up north, where we went for our honeymoon? Um,
Oh, the black restaurant.
yeah, yeah.
Um.
And what they did, y'all, they played live jazz. Oh
Oh
my
man, I
God, y'all.
forgot. Jeez.
They had the most yummiest wings. Oh my, y'all, I close my eyes because that's how I feel and picture things. Y'all, when I say wings, I'm talking about they were gigantic wings because people say when they try wings, they'll go, once you try one, you had them all. No, you didn't. They had live jazz music. The ambience was wonderful. What was the name of that, Andre? I'm gonna have to Google that because I'm gonna let you all know. And I think it might have closed. Jazz restaurant, jazz restaurant in Fort Worth. Was it Fort Worth live music? Was it Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can get the name here. So I want to share this with y'all. And there's certain things that my hubby and we don't want to have to feel pressured to remember everything. You remember with our Buttons restaurant,
Buttons. Yeah.
Buttons, Buttons restaurant. And it is it was so
Chef
good.
Buttons.
Chef Buttons.
And
Oh
we
my
met
God.
him.
Yeah, we met him. We got pictures, I think, with him.
Yeah, we do got
That
pictures.
man could cook, and I think there's some things he did suffer from was I think some alcoholism, and he always would try to bounce back. But he was just a beautiful looking guy. He had big eyes. I got an affinity for big eyes because my folks in Oklahoma have big eyes. I have big eyes. He was just a handsome man. But the point I'm trying to make is that I wrote a review. It was an honest review. And it was so tacky. When hubby and I, went to eat there, they recognized me. And that there was this waiter that was, borderline harassment. And I guess it was harassment about what I said. But long story short, I was right. My review was right.
This is like our fourth or fifth time there. When we first went there, it was good. It started getting bad. They weren't taking care of the place. Chairs all messed up. I mean, they just weren't reinvesting in the place like they did before, and it was
What
sad.
What do you think about that guy that was questioning us?
Well, I mean, he was an idiot. He was just a waiter. What do you expect? I mean, I don't think waiters that are hired on their brightness.
Well, I
They're
mean,
hired to take an order and bring it out
well,
from the
him
kitchen.
that particular waiter was an idiot. I think. Don't you think that most waiters though are like the cognizance of the world? They're like our counselors and guidance and our leaders. Don't you think?
Are they leaders? Well, they should be.
I mean, they're
They're the
running the
first ones.
restaurant. What do
They're
y'all
the first
think?
ones in contact with the people.
Yeah, they're the ones that's making the restaurant money. But this guy, excuse me, this guy was an idiot. Give me some water. And when Andre says something, that's why I love the hot mic because he's honest. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. So you all going to get some stuff politically sensitive or politically not so sensitive. So Miss Tiara said, not true. Don't stereotype anyone because of what type of job they have. It's true. I guess from our experiences, not with everybody. I mean, oh my God, we've had some eloquent waiters and waitresses. By the way, a shout out to them. I gotta put my lip rouge on. Mmm. How's that look? Does it look okay? Am I on fleek or what? Am I looking good? I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. But yeah, there's good ones in there, and y'all, there's some really, really bad ones out there. Joe Gonzalez says, have you eaten at Terrell's? It is an Italian restaurant located. Uh, sorry, I just for like purposes, I spit it out my cherry lozenge. I'm trying to get my likes up. I got more. Okay, so Jojo Gonzalez says, Andre, have you eaten at Terrell's? I think it's called Terrell's. It is an Italian restaurant located on Greenville Avenue. We've been in Greenville Avenue in Dallas, by the way, right, Andre?
I don't remember the avenue.
Greenville is like a very upper scale.
Okay.
That there was a fish seafood restaurant that had these great blinds that I loved that I want to incorporate on my patio. They have live jazz nights. When I lived in Dallas, it was one of my. Oh no, we have not heard of it, but where I'm going to write it down and we're going to check it out because we are so big on live music. This is something about live music. Austin is like the capital of live music. We went there and stayed, but it was just amazing. That's one of my favorite words, amazing. It was an amazing experience, and that's just the best word I could find. That's a good fit. But what I wanted to elaborate on is when we traveled and wrote reviews, and we was at Button's restaurant, and the restaurant closed down.
What buttons?
Yeah, I think I heard Button's closed down in Fort Worth, but they had another one. It starts with an A. It's a city, Andre, that starts with an A. That's outside of Dallas. I think they had one there. We never went there because it was like hoochie holdout. Uh, is that a word? Hoochie holdout. I mean, hey, if you twerk, that's good for you. I twerk for my husband. Andre, what do you think about my twerking?
Gets me moist.
We have limited vocabulary today. So, y'all know I don't twerk like they do on TV. I put my own spin on it. It's probably ain't kosher and compliant to what twerking is like on TV. But so we so it's hoochie hold out. Lola's got the peaches, Andre. Look, she's got the peach. A little bit curved, a little halfway C in the middle. So the point I'm trying to make it was to me just trampified, just too much for us. And so
Okay.
Addison. But I'm not sure if he has any open. But if it is pronounced Torelli. 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 I like practicing words. Torelli. Torelli. That's interesting. Italian. Put my southern accent spin on that boy and I could mess up some words. I didn't know. I thought this state was pronounced Massachusetts until I met my husband. Andre, how do you say it?
Massachusetts.
I went to a southern school. I had a southern teacher. My teacher taught me Massachusetts. And then my husband teaches me it's Massachusetts. I am one day old today from that experience. So I've been living a whole lifetime of pronouncing that word wrong. Massachusetts is how you pronounce it, but I've been saying Massachusetts. I hope I wasn't like anywhere on stage and I said Massachusetts, but I don't think anybody in Texas knew the difference, so I guess I'm good. My likes are going up, up, up. Thank you so much. How food, you all. The Meg Ryan moment, the food gasm, the
You ready to come over and mess things up?
I know we're trying to chase the cat away. Shoo, cat, shoo. How all this ties into our topic. Okay, size doesn't matter. When we talk about food, we wrote food reviews. I'm going to look at the chat replay and write down what JoJo had recommended that restaurant because we love live music. I don't know why where I live they not hip on that. I don't know what's wrong with people. But our little piss poor town just now voted that they can play live music downtown. Ta-da! Okay, welcome to 2024. The commissioners just passed that we can play live music. How are you going to bring tourism to a town if you cannot have live music? What is wrong with y'all? Especially this is country. We live out in the country. Black country, white country, Hispanic country, you name it, Cuban country, all kinds of complexions. How you don't have people to play their culture, which is the melting pot of our state, right? Germans, Jews, Africans, all kinds, New Jerseyans, all kinds of complexions. So how this ties into my topic is I love food. Hubby loves food. We all love food. We all love food. And so, what we've been learning, my hubby and I, we've been learning that, there's been a lot of shaming when it comes to size, when it comes to how we look. I remember when I was a little girl. So, JoJo says that's Lancaster. Ask people how to pronounce it. See how many different pronunciations you get depending on where you're from. Okay, so how did I pronounce it? Lancaster. Did I pronounce it? Lancaster? I'm probably, is it Lancaster? It's like me at the book reading. I'm reading like W.B. Du Bois, and he got the nerve to have some French up in there. No, I can't speak no French. Get back, cat, shoo. Look, I have a ghetto fabulous setup. So I can't be like having a cat up here knocking my duct tape, chewing gum, and peanut butter attachments. It's gonna all collapse. Lancaster, yes, Jojo, I get that too. It's like, okay, Andre, what's that word that you say that really makes me cringe?
Moist.
No, don't say that again. That makes me cringe.
We
It's many words. How about radiator? I say radiator.
say radiator.
Andre says radiator. I say radiator. I say tomato. What do you say?
Tomato.
I say potato. What do you say?
Potato.
Okay. I say pecans. What do you say?
Pecans.
Cringe worthy moment. He says pecans. I say pecan. Lady Libra. Oh, hey, Lady Libra. Lola says we have a city by the name of Lancaster. Lola, do you pronounce Lancaster like I do, Lancaster? And Lady Libra, DC for life is in the house. Hello, my movie besties, my book reading party besties, my Cowboy Nation girls are in the house. Dun, 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 dun. What song am I trying to get to? Dun, 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 my house. It's my house. What's the name of it?
Mary Jane
Mary
girl.
Jane girls. Ooh, come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How you go, Andre? Come on. I ain't singing it right. I know I'm not. Look at the love you all are spreading with each other in the room. We love you all. We have several people out in the cut hanging out. You know, we might as well call this ladies' night because yeah, hubby's here. The Hot Mic Hubby is here. So we're talking about the top. Chime in anything you all want to talk or chat about. You are not interfering with what I'm talking about. I'm the type of person in my chats. What makes the chat incredible is not you all just sitting and listening. I like you all engaging. And what that means to me and for you is that I know there are things clearly that you have on your mind you want to say. And you have the freedom and the right to say that here. Lady Libra says, hello, Andre.
Hey there.
So, so Lady Libra says, hello to Andre. Ian Kister. Ian Kister. Ian Kister. What is Ian Kister? Am I saying something really nasty? Maybe I should Google. But I know she's going to answer me in a minute. I'm chewing on my cherry lozenge. So, how I was saying about how this ties into yummy food and how it ties into size. Size doesn't matter. Is Lancaster. Oh, really? So Lancaster is not Lancaster. Okay, your southern girl says Lancaster. Jojo Gonzalez says it's Lancaster. Wow. I would have never gotten that right. I would have failed that if that was on a test. I say, hello, y'all. Welcome to Lancaster. So, so with the with size doesn't matter. I remember when I was a little girl and I was in school. Okay, I don't really recall. I think I noticed there were people that were larger. That's how we say it. Okay, that's Lola says that's how you all say it. Lancaster. I just don't see the kiss in Cass. You know what I'm saying?
It's Lancaster.
Andre says Lancaster, but Andre, where she's from, that's the correct pronunciation. You know, everywhere, there's like a spelling like Waco. No, like you are saying it. Lancaster. You Lola, you're saying like you said like I do, Lancaster. Because there's a lot of Germans too that are in Austin, I believe. So I was sharing with people, y'all, Texas has a lot. Yes. Lola said yes. Texas is a melting pot. We have a lot of people from the Caribbean islands. There's
Hey,
like
mommy.
large neighborhoods that's full of like it's like you just jumped into a place on the Caribbean islands, Saint Lucia or Saint Martinique or Barbados. It's like it has this delicious chicken jerk and goat and all this food. So Jojo says,
Come
when
on.
I first moved to Dallas, I pronounced it wrong, and everyone in Lancaster Texas quickly corrected me. Jojo, it's like Waco. Okay, Andre, how do you pronounce Waco?
Waco.
So when I first met hubby, I think he said Waco, and I
No, I
go,
didn't say. I called it Wacko, but it's pronounced Waco.
so I go, honey, you understand that a lot of these names in Texas is Native American inspired. So it's like it's a tradition here. If you say the word wrong or with disrespect, you know, it's like the Indian Native American spirits will rise and haunt the shit out of you.
Like I say, knack of cheese instead of Nacogdoches.
Yeah, so Nacogdoches, Texas, he'll go Nacachese.
Knack of cheese.
Oh, Andre, mother's on her back.
Yeah, I know the predator.
She wants you. So, you know, when cats get on their back, they want you. They want something. How do you pronounce bear? It's Bexar. Is that bear? Like rawr, like bear? Rawr. My likes are going up, 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 up. Thank you for liking everybody. Um, is that right, bear? Or Behar? I just second guessed myself. Oh, so it's bear. It's not Behar. Okay, bear. Bexar. That was just knee jerk reaction with me when I said bear. Ah, get back, Nippy. I gotta shoe my shoe, cat shoe. So bear, yeah, like ah. Is that right, Tony? Like ah. By the way, where Tony lives in New Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey, they got bears. So my hubby, when he comes to Texas, he's like, y'all got some wild animals. Y'all, okay, okay. No, you in New Jersey, y'all have wild animals. We don't have no bears around here. Maybe a mountain lion might lose their way and they end up, being in Texas. Okay. We do have bobcats. We do have probably the most species of poisonous snakes and insects. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's pretty wild here. But bears? Y'all, if I saw a bear, yes, pronounced like
You
bear,
just
the
invite
animal.
him in.
Huh?
You see a bear, you just invite him in.
See, Andre said when he was riding, he used to be a tour bus driver all over the country, right? And he said a bear tried to get on your bus.
Yeah, that was in New Jersey. That was in. Yeah, he was running away from the police. They were chasing him, trying to catch him,
Do y'all see how that
and
sound?
I was
He's
inspecting my
serious.
bus, and he seen me, and he was looking for help. I didn't know he was looking for help. I can't read bear language, so I took off running because he was running towards me. He wanted to get on the bus to hide from the police. I wasn't thinking he wanted to hide. I thought he wanted to eat. So I took off going in a different direction until the cops came and asked me where he was. Hell, shit! I'm trying to get out of the bear's way. I ain't trying to point to it. He went that way.
Wait, Andre, Lady Libra says, since I have to go, I want to show my support and love you. I love you too, and thank you for your support, Lady Libra. You really keep me intact. I love you, Lady Libra. Thank you so much. So JoJo is dying over there laughing at
Yeah,
you,
well,
Andre.
the cops when they asked me was the state troopers. They were New York state troopers because we were on the borderline of New York, New Jersey, and they came across into New Jersey trying to catch him because they were chasing him. They wanted to dart him so they can take him back up in the mountains. But
Andre,
I wasn't thinking about uh, taking him back up in the mountains. I thought he wanted me because he was looking at me and he came at me and he was trying to get on the bus to hide. So hell, he can have the bus. That bus ain't mine.
so you did an HA.
Yeah, haul ass.
All that.
I ran inside the building and my boss talking about, oh man, them bears ain't gonna hurt you. No, he ain't gonna hurt you. He gonna hurt me, but he ain't gonna hurt you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Andre, my hubby, and Miss TR are sister and brother. And let me tell you what Miss TR says. Miss TR says, we have the basic animals here in New Jersey. Sis, I love you so much, but baby, that's not basic. Bears are not basic. Those things will scare the hair off your head. I mean, I love them. They are beautiful. We have cross lines into their
Hey,
habitat. It's their
hey,
land.
mommy.
Of course, man, we always have to like
Hey, mommy.
take over things. And I love how beautiful they are.
Hey, mommy.
Um, so Jojo says Andre
Hey,
was in
mommy.
self-preservation mode.
Damn
He was
Skippy.
self-preservation.
Damn Skippy. My boss, oh man, he ain't gonna hurt you. No, he ain't gonna hurt you. He gonna hurt me. He ain't coming after you. He was coming after me. But they caught the bear and darted him and then carried
Oh,
away. I
oh,
kind of felt sorry for him, but you know,
oh. Well, glad that they didn't hurt him
no,
per
they ain't hurt.
se.
They just want to catch him. What they catch and release. They catch him. They bring him back up in the mountain because the mountains was right next to my job. The mountains. It was very mountainy area, and
Jojo, if you saw, excuse me, sweetheart, sorry.
mhm.
Jojo, if you saw a bear, what would you do? Would you call that basic? Or would you haul ass? Or would you go, come here, Logan, can here's some food? I would like to know what Jojo has to say. I think Jojo's from Texas. What were you saying, boo boo?
No, that was it. They caught him and brought him back up to New York State. You know, I
Mm.
wasn't I wasn't concerned about that. I was just concerned self-preservation. I was concerned about not getting bit or eaten or
Amen.
whatever. You know.
Y'all, my hubby has shown me videos of bears in New Jersey, right? Bears are walking like you and I on two legs, knocking on people's windows, opening doors, open up car doors, getting snacks. It's just amazing to see how we really kind of underestimate, the animals that are around us, that no, we humans are not the smartest thing around.
Oh yeah, they know how to open up doors
All
and
right.
they will get in your hot tub in a minute, swimming
Mm.
pool, and will sun themselves in your hot tub in a minute.
Jojo says, I would like to have done the same thing. I, I, I would have done the same thing. I feel you. Jojo said, I would. I feel you.
Damn right.
Miss Tiara says, bears come from upstate New York. Look, I've
No,
been.
New Jersey has a lot of bears too because I've seen them. I've seen them around. They're just not as much as New York State, but we got them. And every now and then they'll come into town into Patterson. You might hear about it every now and then,
No, I can't handle
but
bears.
it's not like it was like maybe in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, they're there.
Andre, I love weed is in the house. I love weed says, hey, Rhonda, just getting home. What up? Title, freaks. We are freaks. Size doesn't matter. Size does not matter. What do you think, Andre?
Oh yeah, them bear size, it matter to me. That bear look hungry as hell. And it looked like I was on the menu. So I hauled butt to get out
Did
that
you
way.
do an HA?
Yeah, of course I haul ass.
HA is hauled ass. I wish I was a fly on the wall to see him haul ass.
That's right.
Look, y'all, I can deal with snakes. Believe it or not, I'm not afraid of snakes. I grew up around snakes. I don't like moccasins. They're poisonous, okay? And they're too daggum friendly, by the
Get
way.
your ass up.
What are you on at the cat?
Give
Come
me
here.
the spray.
She's gonna knock down everything.
That's okay. Get your ass down.
So that's how Andre bonds with the cats. Even though he sounds like he's saying, get your ass down.
No, I said get your ass down from over.
He really is.
That ain't what you think I said. That's exactly what I said.
He has a
Get your ass down
he
from over
has a
there.
very soft place for the cats. So don't get it twisted. He ain't harsh with them cats. They have Andre wrapped around their little paw.
Hey, mommy, come here. Come here.
So Jojo says pineapples on the snakes for me. Is that a dish? Pineapples on the snake? Okay, y'all from Texas. We eat snake. Not all the time, but we know it tastes good. I love we says I lived in Texas 2008 to 2011. Waterbuck scares the shit out of me. Hey, you know what? Look, let me tell you something. You ain't go there are I'm sure there are water bugs here. Pineapples is my safe word. It It's your safe word. Can I borrow that word? I love that. I said for my New Year's resolution, okay, that I wasn't going to cuss. Have I violated? Have I been true to that?
Hell yeah, you haven't.
I haven't.
Mm.
But I been better this year than last year?
Well, yeah, slightly, yeah.
Okay, see, my husband gave me a like. You give me an A.
No, hell no.
Well, so what
I would say
grade?
like maybe a C or something.
Oh my God, y'all! I thought at least I was making a B. I don't think I cussed that much. Okay, I did say about 3 cuss words since we've been live. But I was reading you all's chat. Okay, I was reading your chat. I love weed. So I love weed says, "What up, Dre?
But
What up? What up? What up? What's up? What's up? What up, Dre? We have water snakes, moccasins, rattlesnake. Oh my God, you have rattlesnake. We have that too. We have majority of probably every species you can name.
yeah, we got in New Jersey, we got water moccasins, and I
And
think
then
those
Andre
are the
got the
number
nerve
one
to
point.
say Texas
We
got
ain't
more
got
wild
no,
stuff. No,
we don't
no,
have no
no.
rattlesnakes and nothing like that, but we got water moccasins.
Miss Tony says y'all got rattlesnakes.
Oh yeah, well I ain't never heard of one. Well, I never heard of it. Doesn't mean it ain't none. I just never heard of it.
Yeah, I mean, Miss TR, you live
Hmm.
over there by the mountains, by the mountains. So I have to say you're very fortunate. What I
See,
would
New Jersey
suggest,
has plenty of deer. You know, that's one thing they got is deer.
yeah, we got deer out here too,
Yeah,
lots
I
of
mean,
deer.
no, they got it heavy up there. I didn't hit so many deer going
You
to work.
hit deer?
Man, I hit deer going to
Oh,
work, coming home from work many a
that's
time.
dangerous
But
with your bus.
no, I hit with the bus like maybe 5 or 6 times. But in my car, I had this old Eldorado, like the steel, the front of the car was steel. I remember I was on my way to work. It was like about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I hit this deer, and he stopped and he looked at me like he gave me the most dirtiest look, like
Like
if you,
mother blanker.
like if Negro, did you hit me? You just hit me. I'll kick your behind. That's the way he. I mean, he gave me
That shit. That
this
shit
look that
hurts.
I ain't never seen an animal give me
Does that
before,
count? I
and he
didn't
gonna
cuss.
walk away after that. He just gonna walk away after
Yeah.
that. I didn't hit him hard, but I bumped into him.
Well, here where we live, we have lots of deer.
Oh yeah, we got
And
here
they're
in the
so beautiful.
property.
Y'all, East Texas, like Andre, every time he goes somewhere, he sees deer. And they are so beautiful. They're so, so
Yeah,
beautiful.
they come here and they eat on the grass here.
Mm. That new baby grass that's coming up is very sweet and fresh. So we'll see them just, grazing. It's a beautiful thing to see. We live.
Well, I'm very fortunate to hit deer several times and never got my car damaged. But a lot of people hit deers and got cars damaged.
Yeah, Miss TR says hitting deer is very common. Uh, that's unfortunate because we built all these highways and took over, progress has taken over their space to be
Hmm.
free. And then Miss TR says, my daughter hit 3 deer and vehicles were destroyed. Yes, my daughter, I'm glad she's safe. I'm glad she's okay because that's no joke. A deer can tear up a car. And then I Love Wheat says, hit a deer today, total damage. It's total damage, total damage. Oh, there go Abril. Hi, Abril. A brilliant, blessed mess is in the chat room. And she says hello to me. She gives me flowers. And Andre, she gives you love.
Hey there.
Abril, Abrill,
Yeah, hello,
Abril.
April.
And she has such a beautiful meaning for her name. Hello, Queen Abril. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Thank you all. Hi. Welcome to Rhonda's Lovely Sparks. I Love Weed came in here because you know how I Love Weed is. When I Love Weed hears weed and freaks, and I don't know if there's is there another, I know there's another word. Is it food? He pops up out of nowhere. The freaks are in the house. Come on, Andre, sing it with me. What's the song?
Freaks come out at night.
Oh, the freaks come out at night. I don't get lyrics right. Andre is the master with correct lyrics. I don't care. I like just making up my own stuff. So I'm a freak. I'm an intellectual freak. But I love how you don't change the topic. So I love Wheatus laughing. Size doesn't matter. Ha ha. Size doesn't matter. And I always love saying this because Lola was like, size does. Lola does that like I love weed. Comes out of nowhere, right? JoJo and a few of you all, you will kind of like ease your way in and go, hi, Rhonda. Right? But Lola, she'll come out like Wonder Woman, like Superwoman. She'll go, pew, size does matter. I'm chuckling. Y'all got me laughing. So look at April. A blessed mess. I love you, April. Thank you for making it out here. I usually don't do it 8 o'clock, but I usually don't try to tie myself into a time because your girl suffers from anxiety and I'm getting better. So I had to like reschedule and do something different. Jojo Gonzalez says, I live in the city and I see deer all the time. Every night my backyard is visited by skunks, raccoons, and possums. Yeah. Yeah, we get that's Texas too.
Yeah, that's New Jersey too. We got a lot of skunks, raccoons, and possums and deer.
I know they're so beautiful. I mean, don't they? They can be annoying, but we just have to like fix our surroundings where it could be friendly for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not going to have things outside, even though Andre feeds the feral cats. So I'm sure from time to time, a possum or somebody would show up a raccoon. I try not to encourage it. Foxes too are in my area. Oh, they're so pretty. Foxes out here, bobcats are huge. Wolves are huge out here. We just got a lot of beautiful wildlife out here. This is so pretty.
And now we got a feral pig problem. Them suckers are like half the size of horses.
Yeah, we have wild pigs.
Wild pigs out here, and they tear up shit.
Andre is amazed when he sees them. Sometimes he can't believe it.
Man, I seen a family of them. I thought they were miniature horses. They were pigs. Wild
miniature
pigs.
Horses.
Man, them things were so big. I thought they was like a miniature horses running around free.
Thank you for sharing the love with each other in the room. We are family. We are family. We're very cordial. We really are close together, especially Cowboy Nation in the house. But yeah, also Andre noticed something he was amazed with. Not only the wild pigs we have, but also we have wild turkeys. Remember saying that? Wild turkeys?
Yeah, we got plenty of that in New Jersey too.
Okay.
And them suckers chase you in a minute, boy.
We have geese and ducks.
Them ghetto turkeys in New Jersey, man.
Ghetto turkeys.
They will chase you in a minute. They don't be playing.
He kills me saying ghetto.
Yeah.
It is a different culture with pets too, not only with human beings. Like there's these cats that act like ghetto fabulous cats, and there's cats as bougie like our cats, right? Is it bougie or bougie?
Either one.
Bougie cats. Misty R said that's because someone had the pigs as a pet, and then when they can't afford to take care of them anymore, they let him off in a wild. We have big ghetto turkeys outside my door every morning or around dusk. And let me tell you, the pigs here are wild boars. They are naturally wild pigs. They're not like cute little the pig on Webster. Is it Webster Charlotte's Web? They weren't pink. They're not pink and pretty like the pig on Charlotte's Web. Gruffy. They got them teeth coming out. They're like very prehistoric looking. Aren't they, Andre, the boars? And then people hunt a lot for oh, what is this? It's those animals that's in the water and the creeks. Beavers. And it's a big deal. Of course, we have a lot of hunting clubs out here. And with the hunting club, they will catch these beavers, and then they will have, right where I used to live, way out in the country, they would have the hunting club would come together next door, and they would, yes, Tony. She says they have horns. I have little bitty horns here. I think let's Google it because
beavers have horns.
No, not beavers. Wild boar pigs in Texas. Because when I talk about something,
they got tusks. They don't have horns. They have tusks. Pigs have tusks. They're long teeth in
It
front.
looks like horns to me, don't it to you, Tony?
Feral
The
pigs have
feral
tusks.
pig. Okay, so Tony is all the times right because I never try to correct Tony because she knows the wild cousins of domestic pigs. So this is what it says. The wild cousins of, okay, so Miss Tiara just said, do they have, so JoJo says, I've seen my sister and my cousin get chased by chickens. Girl, please. Yes, ma'am. Chickens will get you, especially during, okay, so here it is. Wild pigs, Texas Park and Wildlife. The figure represents the distribution of wild, the figure represents the distribution of wild pigs across Texas by county using data from Southeastern Cooperative Wildlife Disease Study, as indicated on the map. This says El Paso County is the only county in Texas not occupied by feral swine as of 2019. Wild pigs are now the United States' most abundant free ranging wild animal, the wild cousins of the domestic pig. And I, like Tony was saying, and what I'd like to add is, yeah, they get in there with the domestic pigs, and they have they consummate their relationship. Isn't that how you say it?
Yeah, constipated. Yeah.
They consummate their relationship, and they have little babies. And then JoJo says, okay, I said, okay. Miss TR says, the test may be politically correct. I say horns because that's what they look like to me. On the, hey, I agreed with you. The tusk, yeah, the tusk. Um, when I grew up off the land, right? I'm born in Kansas City, Missouri. I became a Texas resident, moved to Louisiana, became a Texas resident at a very young age. I think about third grade, I became a Texas resident. So, y'all, I'm a Texan and I'm a proud Texan. And so we lived off the land for years when my dad was having next door his brick house built. He had a beautiful house being built, but we were living in a nice, I call it nice. It was probably the most shabbiest place you could ever stay. And it was an old homestead from years and years ago. So my dad and mom, they were young, they wanted to do something new. And so we ended up moving into a place for 3 years that had no electricity, no running water, nothing. And I was third grade back then, so I can't imagine how old I was. 6, 7, 8 years old, 9 years old. And Tony, Miss Tiara says we have big turkey vultures too. Turkey vultures?
Yeah, we got turkey vultures.
They're
Yeah.
mixed with buzzard. So the turkeys consummated their relationship with buzzards and made.
No, they call them turkey buzzards because they look like turkeys, but they're buzzards.
Oh, these buzzards are ugly as hell out here.
Yeah, we get plenty by the dumpster. I go to dump
They're
garbage.
haunting looking.
I think there was a body in the garbage dumpster.
Yeah,
They're hanging around the
they're
dumpster.
When I say haunting,
I go, hey fellas, what's this? A union meeting?
so we lived off the land. We literally did. I was taught at a very young age on how to, bring in the well water from the well to get water for. Look at JoJo Gonzalez; she's laughing. Bring in the well water. And so what that means is after we lived there for a 3-year period, we have over 100 poultry, and that's Poultry, poultry. That's how I've been taught to say. We had ducks, geese, turkeys. What that means and how this is associated with chasing chickens. So we had a couple of roosters, right, and turkeys that would chase the hell out of us. Our home was probably about 2,000 feet from the street. Okay. And so the most beautiful turkey you could ever see. We had fat farm animals because we had so much milk from one cow. She was a Jersey milk cow. We had so much milk that we were feeding ducks, chickens, cows, donkeys, horses. Everybody was having milk. I was even rosy. Family was rosy. We're healthy. We're drinking like natural whole milk straight from the cow. So We lived about maybe 3,000 feet. Don't that like 3,000 feet from the road, that old house on the side?
I have no idea. I only seen it one time.
Okay, but I think about 3,000 feet. So anyway, long story short, the turkey was that far by the mailbox, 3,000 feet away. As soon as we got on the porch, which is this big old fashioned houses, big old fashioned porch, that turkey would do this, stretch his neck, and look, and he would start running like a football player. You know how turkeys they run like doom 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 doom, and the faster they run, they look funny, right? That damn turkey ran 3,000 feet to come jump my ass. That's how far that turkey ran, just to jump my ass. And when you're that small and that short, and that big ass thing with the purple
Come on,
blue head,
come
with
on.
that red thing hanging over, trying to jump
Huh?
your ass with them claws, would scare the living hell out of you. And we had a rooster that was like that too, trying to jump our ass. He was a mean. My dad would try to train him, right? Would hold him and thought that maybe slapping him back and
I,
forth would train him. Shit, that didn't help. That did not help. I think I'm up to like 5 cuss words so far. I'm doing better. Jojo, who's Miss TR says seagulls are so ugly. And they used to be by the water now. They're in your backyard. You know what's so funny? Me in Texas, seagulls are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like you all out there will see that, you'll see that as being ugly. And I'll see that seagulls are so beautiful. But probably they could be a pain in the butt, huh? And probably taking out your trash, or, just doing things like pooping lots of stuff on your steps. Doing crazy. Shout out to everybody. We got our likes going up, 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 and thank you. I see my views coming up. Thank you so much for checking in and saying hello to your girl, Rhonda's lovely sparks. I love it when you all chime in, because it's the engagement of conversation that makes the chat. I can go off and say, well, I'm going to talk about what's in the title, but I'm not going to talk a whole hour about that. Because we're intelligent people. We already know, right? But at the same time, it's good to kind of expand on what's trending today, or what's been forever trending. What's forever been trending since I was a little girl is how we are being shamed based on
come
our
on, boy.
complexions. We're being shamed
Come on,
based on how we look. And what inspired me was when I was
come on.
watching. What inspired me is because I'm an advocate for people anyway. I'm advocate for equality for people. I'm an advocate for people living a happy life the best way they can. Okay, no matter of your gender, no matter of your race, no matter of how your hair looks,
Wait
no
a minute,
matter where you
Wanda.
work.
Wait a
You
minute,
can be a
yo.
damn good sweeper, a damn good toilet cleaner. Okay, ask Bucky's pay $18.99 an hour
That's right. To clean up shit,
for
boy.
clean up the bathrooms. Okay, so y'all look, the ditch digger, the person who scrubs the janitor. It's no matter what. It's just kind of like we just gotta open our minds, and I know we are. But I'm saying just me to talk about it makes me feel better. That we do have to sometimes to correct ourselves when sometimes we're not knowing that we could be saying something that's insensitive. I'm learning every day. I'm learning how to pronounce words correctly today. It's okay, to open your mind to continue learning something new. Hey, Jeff Lee, Andre, Jeffy Jeff is here.
All right, my boy, Jiffy Jeff.
You heard? You wearing the mic?
Yeah.
Hubby's wearing the hot mic.
My buddy Jiffy Jeff is in the house.
Jiffy Jeff is in the house. Hello, my beautiful Cowboy Nation brother. Hello, Cowboy Nation. Andre, Cowboy Nation's in the house.
That's right.
What do you think about the Giants? Huh?
What?
What do you think about the Giants?
Well, I love the Giants.
But you said Cowboy Nation's in the house, like you don't, like you're not relevant.
No, I don't like Cowboy Nation, but
Yes, you do. You married me.
that was before I found out you were a cowboy.
whatever. Hello, you all. Hello, Jeff Lee. Hey, buddy. Hello, beautiful Jeff. Mike, is it Aldana or Aldana?
Al dente.
Aldana, Mike Aldana. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. That's my dad. Love you, Mike. Y'all know I gotta scream out people. Hey, Mike. Mike is my dance partner. Cowboy Nation's in the house. Hello, Mike. Mike says everybody needs to be treated with respect, no matter their status in life. Amen, Mike. Amen. To the A, to the B. Y'all keeping secrets. Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. I'm so happy you all are here, and my likes are going up, up, up and away. And hubby has the hot mic. Watch your mouth. Yeah, he's my dance partner. Mike and I have history, and it's so much fun. We were in this chat room, this cowboy chat room, and they had a party. I think that's when we had a party, right? And we were partying all night long, and it was so much fun. Amen. Yeah. Jeff Lee says you on the hot mic. Andre, you on the hot mic, Andre?
Yep.
That's what Jeff asked you.
I don't know if my mic is dead now.
If it's not flashing, it's not dead. But we had a poll last week, right? And the poll was like, you all want to vote me to take his mic from him? Because
I say take his mic.
So Andre voted for himself to take the mic away, and because he said the word, what was that word I don't really like?
Moist.
Okay, he says moist. In a really sick way, it kind of turns me on, but in a sick way, it makes me cringe. When he says moist, oh my God, it just kills me, especially when he says it in public. So Mike says you were talking about them biscuits. What are biscuits, by the way? JoJo says, my sister JoJo, it's Hot Mic Hubby Night. It's Hot Mic Hubby Night. Andre, JoJo says it's Hot Mic Hubby Night.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that tells me that they are in support of hubby to have the mic. So I guess we won't have
JoJo in the house.
Huh?
I said JoJo's in the house.
I know. I love my JoJo. I love my bike. That's my bike. Well, wee. Jeff Lee says, ooh, wee. And Mike is just laughing over there. Do you want to talk biscuits? Do y'all want to talk biscuits? I know Lola. Lola loves honey and biscuits. Honey and biscuits. Andre, how do you like your biscuits?
With butter and strawberry jam.
Okay, y'all hear hubby on the hot mic. So that means he has a hot mic. That means there's probably going to be some unkosher things he's going to say. Y'all must be doing something right. What? Y'all must be doing something right. I think so. It could be. Maybe because he's a Giants fan. I'm sure, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I could say I am the supreme being when it comes to America's team. Right, Andre?
Whatever.
Hot mic. So there's a disclaimer. I have a disclaimer. If you hear hubby, if there's what he says and what he does, any kind of noise or whatever, you don't hold me accountable. That has nothing to do with me. If he says something unkosher, that doesn't reflect me. Okay?
Yes,
okay.
It does.
Huh?
Your show.
How do you feel about that disclaimer?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you cool that you can say what you want?
Whatever. Ain't my show.
It is your show. What I have is yours. What you have is mine. What I have is yours. What you have is mine. Don't y'all think that should be like that? I'm gonna catch up on the chat. So Jeff Lee says he likes buttermilk biscuits. Mike says, y'all must be doing something right. Miss TR says, I make biscuits like my mother. Oh my God, Miss TR, I know you can cook. I miss that so much. Jeff Lee says, you're a good buddy. We got you. Talking to you, Andre.
Oh, okay.
Miss TR says, me too. Big biscuits with her butter and strawberry jam. Yeah. Andre likes strawberry. Is it jam or preserves?
They're both preserves or jam.
Preserves or jam?
Same
and
difference.
Mike says, be forewarned. Yeah, I like hot biscuits. And let me tell y'all, I cheat sometimes. And I use it's a brand called Mary's, Marys. Mary's.
No, Mrs. B's.
Oh, is it made by Mary? Mary is Mrs. B's, right? Okay, so it's Mrs. B's. Let me correct that. Mrs. B's biscuits. I don't know where I got Mary from. Mary's biscuits. It comes frozen. Y'all, when you put that in the oven, I know I'm kind of cheating. I'm cheating on you all. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm cheating on you. But there are times I will use that. And I would put it frozen, and let me tell you, it tastes like it's from scratch. I am not kidding with you all. It is really good. It's frozen. It comes in a bag in the frozen section. And then Jeff Lee says, I like chocolate and strawberry syrup all over the body. Oh, really? So speaking of body, how is Nicole doing? Andre, Jeff Lee says, I like chocolate and strawberry syrup all over the body. Andre, what do you like on my body?
Me.
Huh?
Me.
Oh, is this Mike? Did y'all hear him? Is this Mike still working? Mike says, I'm a sucker for homemade apple butter. Oh my God. I didn't think I was a fan. She's fine. Oh, that's great. Tell her we said hello. So make sure you don't get the chocolate and strawberries in her eyes. That's not sexy. So keep the syrup and the chocolate to a minimum. I got your back, Jeff. I'm trying to help a brother. Jeff Lee says, we hear you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tony, Miss TR says, I learned how to make apple butter very easy and great on hot fresh biscuits. I didn't think I was a big fan of apples. I think because my whole life I grew up around an orchard. My mother had an orchard growing around the perimeter of our yard, a 5-acre yard.
Hey, Martha.
And so I always had apples at access, just grab an apple. So when I tasted apple butter, I had, you already see it, I had a Meg Ryan moment. And do you all know my Meg Ryan moment? Do you know what that means? What's that? When Harry met Sally?
Yeah.
I had a Meg Ryan moment. So it's like when I tasted the apple butter, I was like, that's called my Meg Ryan moment. So Mike said, he said, me. He's nasty. He's nasty. And then Jeff says, no, I want her to see what's coming. Oh my God. Can you at least put goggles on her glasses, on her eyes? Jeff Lee, my God. And then Jeff Lee says, if you get my drift. Yeah, we get you, Jeff. And then JoJo says, I've never had homemade apple butter. I'm going to have to find a recipe and make some. Yeah, and your girl, my sister, Miss TR, she can even tell you about how to make it. Ooh, she's just wonderful with all kinds of stuff, homemade stuff, holistic stuff, medicinal stuff. She just knows it all. And Jeff Lee's starting to laugh. No, Joe Gonzalez laughs. And then Mike says the caffeine scene, it can get messy. Andre, do you like syrup or honey on me?
I like me.
So he made it clear, Hot Mic is in the house. He just likes him on me. And that's hot news. That's breaking news. He don't want that extra. Why you don't want the extra honey, apple butter or the honey?
I want me.
Point clear. He said it. He said it 4 times. Okay, I hear you.
All right, I'm putting my brine with the chicken inside the refrigerator. I had to make room.
Oh, can you tell us about that brine you're talking about, sweetie?
Yeah, in a minute, as soon as I'm finished.
Because sometimes what he likes him on you, I know, right? Just a man, it's like to the point.
I'm going to
He's
put
like,
it for
huh?
at least 10 to 12 hours or more.
So he's not really telling me what he's cooking for tomorrow, but he's brining something. And as soon as he brines it, and I'll take pictures, but I would tell you he made this incredible potato dish, y'all. Andre, enlighten us about the potatoes, please.
Rhonda, you could tell him. I told you several times.
Yeah, but say it again.
Just potatoes, onions, peppers.
Mm-hmm. I know y'all don't want to keep seeing these Meg Ryan moments, so I can't eat these. I cannot eat my hubby's food while alive. Okay, I'm smacking.
Well, it's all cold now over there.
It's delicious. Get back, kitty. So you know how Martha is getting so happy. She's making my cat. Come here, baby. Don't do that. Okay, my cat Martha says hi. Mike says my grandmother made apple butter with Granny Smith. Oh yeah, those green apples with Granny Smith apples. Mmm. It's so good when that biscuit is hot. Biscuits in the house. We're talking about hot biscuits. Martha, come here. She's like, come here. So Martha wants to get on cam. I'm going to grab Martha. Come here, Martha. I got you. Come here, Martha. Come here, baby. Oh, here's Martha. Oh, okay. I'm on the mic. Let's get on this side. You are so beautiful to me. Leave me alone. Did y'all see Martha's face? Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I wanted when I'm ready. So Miss TR says, yes, granny apples are. I mix my apples with green and Macintosh apples for apple butter. Oh my God. Do y'all see how we love food, right? I was sharing with you all earlier how my hubby and I, how we would, oh, she's back because she loves me. She's back because she loves me. Put those claws away. Oh, she's not happy. Mother, but you're over here by me. Doesn't that mean that you want to be with me? Okay, she got to put her down. Martha had the hot mic. Did you hear her go, meow? You know what I noticed too when I went, get your tail out my face. When I was on live the other day, I threw Andre the mic. I tossed it to him so he can charge it. Did y'all pick up what I said when I tossed it? When I tossed the mic, like this is the mic, and I went, meow. I made a cat sound. Y'all, I think I'm like transitioning into a cat. Cat hair. Okay, cat. Oh my God. I know I told you all yesterday, day before yesterday, that I was going to comb Martha, and I didn't comb her today either. So I got cat hair. And she's still here. Like she wants me to put her down, but she wants to mess with my stuff over here. So you can't have it all. And the cat's like, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Who you think you are? Miss TR said, okay. So Jeff Lee says, Nicole just told me to, oh, tell her I said hi. Tell her I said hello. I love that name, Nicole. Nicole, hello, Nicole. Nicole put on goggles because there's a couple of things. You don't want that stuff to get in your eyes. Oops. Cat hair. Mike says, food brings back memories. Oh my God, yeah. Food brings back so many memories, especially apple butter. You know, my eyes rolled back in my head. So here's my cat. Come here. She wants where she wants. She wants me to move my keyboard. She's not going to give up. Come here. She wants to be here. Come here. And I try to give her attention. because she gets what she wants. Here, come here. Hello, baby. I'm talking to my cat. I forgot I'm on live. I'm talking to my cat because she takes priority. She takes priority. Not because I signed it that way. It's because she forces that on me to make her priority. If y'all have cats, you all know what I'm talking about. Definitely says I'm very lucky to have her. It's very beautiful, and big. She got some big tartar sauces. Does size matter? That's what our topic is about. Does size matter? Share it with your girl. I know that means different things to different people, but share with me. Does size matter? Mike says, always want attention. Yes, they do. Look, I got cat hair. But I love them. I have a very close relationship with my cats. Don't talk about my cats. Y'all see cat hair on me? It tickles me. It tickles me. So her boobs are 38D. Oh, Andre. So Nicole's boobies are 38 double D.
Why do I need to know that?
Well, he's made it public knowledge.
Oh, okay.
You know, does size matter, Jeff Lee? I can motorboat them. Wow. Let the men come in the chat room goes to hell. No. Allow a man anywhere, it just goes to shits. No, you all men are so important to us because you know why we have to have men? Why we have to have men is because hubby, that's why hubby has the hot mic. He gives his man opinion. Men matter, right? So we're trying to get men to be members of the bomb so you all can be a part of our book reading. We're just not talking about orgasms. We're talking about intellectual conversation. How can we get to know each other a little bit more and be on the same page as woman and man, caveman and cavewoman? So TMI, Jeff. Miss TR says TMI. I love Jeff's transparency because Jeff, you know what, Miss TR, you know Jeff, we women can give you some things, some hints too. But I'm sure Nicole is already educated, her brother. I'm sure. So Mike says different strokes for different folks. I had to read that again. It is what it is. It is what it is. And we have adult conversations, and we're going to talk about that. How we're having another adult conversation. I always say this because I say if you all notice when I do a chat, I repeat these topics a couple of times or more than a few times because they're new people who come into the chat room. So I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to talk about what I did earlier. I'm going to eat about the potatoes. I'm going to have hubby to also repeat about the potatoes because guess what? There are new people in the chat room and I want to brag about his cooking because I'm going to be sharing some more pictures. Oh my God. And plus I have a treat for you all at the end of my live chat. It's Friday. Take off your bras. Guys, what do you all take off when y'all when guys are feeling liberated? Do you all take off? Is it the shirt? Is it like huh? Andre, what do you take off when you want to feel liberated?
Take off to the bar.
No, you're not. You
Take
don't
off
go
to the sports bar.
But I'm saying at home because you don't drink.
I will now.
No, you won't either. We don't drink. Okay, once a year. Hey, Andre, you want to bring us some wine? Are we allowed to drink alcohol live? No. Enter Mike Serrata. Thank you, my love. Jeff Lee is in the house. Shout out to you, sweetheart. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Mike. Mike, it is an honor that you're here. Thank you so much for being here, Jojo Gonzalez from San Antonio. My heart is in San Antonio. I love San Antonio. And they have the big Dos Equis Andre beer they put upside down in the margarita glass.
Yeah, I want to go to that place to make that big cinnamon roll.
Did you hear about that, JoJo? Hubby said the big cinnamon roll in San Antone. I love San Antone. Boy, that was so pretty. We went to the Alamo. And shout out to Lola. She's my Lola. I got my own song for Lola, y'all. She's my Lola. She's my Lola. Lola. That's my Lola. 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 I love that name. Miss TR, my sister from New Jersey. Shout outs to everybody in the room. And also shout out to Lady Libra for coming in and supporting us earlier. Lady Libra, I love you, sister. Thank you for stopping by. And of course, a brilliant, blessed mess. April, hello, beautiful queen. I love April and I love her YouTube page too. And I love your child. I think you have one child. You might have more, I think. But I love the pictures of your babies on your YouTube page. A shout out to your babies. I love Wade. That's my brother from another mother. What? I love you. I love Wade. I love Wade because he doesn't take no ish from anybody. He'll come fly into a room. Jeff does that too. Mike, don't get it twisted. I love Weed too. He'll come in there and he says, I don't take anybody disrespecting any women. And I love Weed for that. Who else? I know I don't forget people. I just have a little pride. I could forget you. I'm sorry. It's not because I forgot you. It's because I don't challenge myself. What you breathing heavy for on the mic, baby?
I don't even know.
He's over there. I'm over.
The mic is still on.
I'm over here. It ain't me. So what was you breathing heavy for?
Just lifting all that garbage and everything up.
And my honey's cleaning the kitchen, and he's taking the garbage and collecting the garbage. So y'all nasty minds, Mike. I love weed. Mike. Do you have a dirty mind?
Hey, mommy. What you want?
You're a Tony Bennett fan. Yes, I am. Andre, so Mike has got the mic. Hubby has the hot mic, and he breathes heavy, and he's turning me on. Andre, why are you breathing so heavy?
Moving around here, trying to get things done.
My hubby's getting things done while I am on the mic.
Makes me tired. I can go to sleep. I sleep better at night.
Happy husband, happy wife, happy husband.
Here come the cat.
I know.
Step all over everything.
Got her.
She came over here by me.
I got her again. Oh my God. Andre Christian.
Oh.
Christy M. Hello, baby. Y'all, that's my daughter. Christy M. That's my daughter. Yeah, I get giddy when I see my kids. I melt. I get giddy. So my daughter goes, oh heck no. Your parents are getting dirty?
Yep, that's the one. Lulu's Bakery Cafe has in 3-pound cinnamon rolls.
Lulu's Bakery?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So my daughter, Christy, that's my daughter. Y'all also sub to her page too. And I do embrace people here and my YouTube channel to please post your links. I always let you all know you are free to do that. That's why you all have the wrenches. Christy, I love you, Christy. That's my baby. Her name is Christy Anna.
Christy in the house.
Christy Anna's in the house. I love my baby. Where you going, Christy? I thought you were going to hang out with us.
She just stopped to say hi.
She just stopped to say hi. I force feed my baby with so much love. That's my firstborn daughter. She was born on Valentine's Day. My beautiful daughter had 24 hours of labor, worth every second. She's my precious jewel. God, I love her. And she brought me the most beautiful grandbabies. And my son-in-law, her man, he's just an astute man. I just love him. He's dark. He's gorgeous. He's handsome. He's strong. He'll walk around with no shirt. And I'm like, son, I'm mother-in-law. I'm going to look over here. I don't lust for my son-in-law. Don't get that shit twisted. I don't. But you can't help when you see his body like has all kinds of coconut oil. I mean, think about it. No matter what that person is, they got coconut oil on their body. Uh, Christy, I know Christiana's dying. I love you, Christy. I'm joking, kinda. He's a sweetheart. I love my son. Y'all know I love my son-in-law, and he's such a beautiful father. They are in love with each other. I'm so happy. Uh, so Christy is under Christy M. I don't know why sometimes some people can see others and sometimes they can't. So, how's your mic doing, sweetie?
It's
Is it
okay.
still dark green?
Right there,
Okay,
man.
if it flashes up, I'll put it on speed charge because everybody in the room wants to hear Hot Mic Hubby because they know that I do have a habit of being very, very friendly and being politically correct. But I'm going to be real with you all. At the same time, hubby doesn't have any filters, basically. So he's going to say it. And he's probably going to, most of you all are going to agree with him. You're going to agree with me too. But hubby's going to say what he's going to say. And that's what made me fall in love with him. So Christy might be gone, probably because Christy said she was going to peep her head in. She went to go take a nap. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Miss TR. So I don't know if I think Christy left. She peeped her head in, especially when I was talking about coconut oil, uncensored all times. Andre, you have a fist bump from Mike saying uncensored.
Already.
So I gave him the fist bump for you. I don't have a filter. I love, I don't. I'm the kind of person. Filters. People have filters don't bother me because I know I can handle an answer. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't bother me. And this is why I love doing senior care because I was around a lot of old people who didn't have filters. I love being I do have love for older seniors, and I've had an affinity for that when I was a little kid. I'm talking about respect, for older people, and so older people would say all kinds of shit. They would say things like my feet are big, I got big breasts. They would say things like that, or they'll smack me on the ass. You know, like listen here, old woman, stop touching it. It's real. That big thing is real. They were fun. I miss doing it, even though I don't miss it. I'm glad to live my own life today. But I do miss they're probably all passed away. They probably all earned their angel wings, and I'm looking down because it does touch a very deep place in my heart. Let me catch up on the chat. Let me see what y'all nasty freaks are talking about. Let me see what the intellectuals are talking about. Let me see what the ladies and gentlemen are talking about. Jeff Lee says you get what you get. And Mike says, I'll read the room first before saying anything. Yeah, he said I'll leave the room first. Yeah, and then Christy, can you see me? Yeah, I think Christy is gone, Auntie Tony. I think she left because the way she dashed in, she never stays long because she's got, our grandson who is all over the place and she has to watch him. Because and let me share something about my grandson. He made 105 on his spelling test today. He made 100 plus 5 bonus points. So shout out to Tristan, our grandson. Our grandson. Shout out to my baby. Shout out to my baby. Yeah, I can get lost in my grand. Go, sweet little baby. I can do a little good. So, Andre, are you uncensored?
No, I guess I'm still here.
But are you? Will you
It's
say
green.
anything you want? Do
Yeah,
you?
I'm
Are you?
fine.
Or do you have discretion?
I'm fine.
Do you have discretion
I'm
in
just
what you
reading
say?
the recipe right now. What?
Okay, he's reading a recipe. Cat hair. Y'all see cat hair? Jojo. Okay, so Jojo says, I like no filter, uncensored, hot mic hubby. I pushed him on the arm. Andre, Jojo
Hmm.
says, Jojo says, I like no filtered, uncensored, hot mic hubby. Well, he's hot. Did you hear his words? He was like, mmm, mmm. JoJo, did you hear what he said? Oh my God, I'm getting hot flashes. Anyway, Moist. Lola says, I'm back. What have I missed? You missed a lot, Lola. You missed me singing. JoJo says this, Andre. Look, she goes, look. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. She just got moist, Andre. JoJo's moist.
There you go. That's my girl.
JoJo's moist. Andre said, there's my girl. Yeah. Moist? I told you it's got that mixed thing, right? It sounds, moist sounds sexy, but then moist gives me a cringe. I don't know if it's because he's got the hot mic and he says it, and I go, Andre, you don't be supposed to be sharing your little freaky deaky with everybody. Is it deaky? Did I say that right? Freaky deaky. Did I pronounce that wrong? I'm sorry if I did. I'm sorry. Wasn't trying to offend anybody, but you know what I'm talking about. So JoJo says, okay, and it is all entertaining, extremely funny. It's very extremely funny. And I love my JoJo because JoJo, Lola be all over Andre's case because he's like, look, he's crazy. What do you call Andre? Like stupid ass Giants fan? Is that what you say, Lola?
I sent you an email. I did the brine. Took pictures of the stuff, my ingredients and stuff. I just sent it to you in an email.
Okay, so Andre just sent to me an email, the brine and all that good stuff. So, of course, members, you all get the pictures of the prep. You get pictures, the directions, and all that groovy stuff. And then, of course, my subscribers gets the picture of the plating. Oh, look at Jeff Lee laughing. Let me catch up on my chat. So Jeff Lee said she just got moist, Andre.
Yeah.
And then JoJo busts out laughing. Then Mike, I want to pronounce your, is it Aldana? Well, it's Friday night. Did y'all just get paid? It ain't none of my business y'all got paid, but when you get paid, don't you feel better? Don't you feel freakier when you get paid? So Hot Mic Hubby's playing with Martha. You caught him. I told you he has a soft spot for the cats.
Hey, mommy.
He's talking to the cat.
Talking to Martha.
He's talking to Martha. Martha's the queen. I have to say her name. So Mike says, yes, ma'am. Hello, Mike. You are a gentleman. I love you, Mike. Mike. I will too. You will not catch me say anything that, and hubby, he's not going to say anything extreme because I did marry a gentleman.
Right, I get extremely moist.
Oh, God, except for that. I'm going to put a poll out. Should I take hubby's mic from him?
I say yes. Take it away. Mike Adina said, yes, ma'am. Take it away.
Aldana. No, he didn't. So I'm so glad we've had a very exciting chat tonight. We are having a very exciting chat tonight because there's no way we could talk about how size doesn't matter. He's playing with the cat, C-A-T.
Yeah. Jiffy Jeff, you the man.
Did you see what he said? I could see the chat. No, he's playing with the cat, C as in Charles, A as in Apple, T as in Tom. Oh my God, y'all gonna let me have some water, please? We're sure using a lot of M's tonight. I know. It is a play. The title is a play on words, right? And it's, excuse me, size doesn't matter. So size doesn't matter. And the play on words is, Lola, don't come at me, Lola. Throat license. Sure.
You got the look of love on me right now.
So Mike says moist. Jeff says, I think Andre got a hairball. What did you say just now about the cat?
And I said she got the look of love on me. She keeps staring at me and blinking her eyes.
So Andre says that the cat has the look of love staring at Andre's eyes. I told you he has a very weak spot. Joe's laughing. Miss Tiara's like, "Ugh." I think Andre has a, oh my God, y'all had me laughing so hard, my stomach. Y'all got my stomach. I mean, I just got to catch my breath. Y'all know I'm like 57 years old. Y'all got me laughing like that. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm too old to laugh. But God, I don't want to be like being live and like lose things. So, does size matter or doesn't it not? And so that's what I was talking about. And I always tell people what I have, and I have to, cat's getting hot. Andre, come look at the emoji. You see the emoji? Jeff says cat's getting hot.
Yeah.
Better get back, bitch. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I normally don't use the B word on a cat. But you know, I don't use the B word ever. But somehow it just came out. Mothra. Mothra's not a bitch. Mothra is my baby. I'm sorry. She goes, fuck you.
I don't use that word.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think, do y'all think Mothra cusses? Does she like she cusses? I
She's
don't.
a lady.
Does she look
Whoa,
like she
whoa.
sometimes
She's a lady.
sometimes some meow meow woof
A
woof.
little lady.
Oh goodness, Jeff, you got me all looking at your chats. So I was talking about, we see what's trending out there about size, right? And what size is talking about? It's not talking about the poker, like the what's it? Poker?
Tallywhacker.
Oh God, he said that. I said that. Size doesn't matter. Dynamite comes in small packages. Go go Joe. Go 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 Joe. Go go Joe. Then Mike says Tom Jones. She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. What's the word, Andre? Mm-hmm.
Talking about a little lady, and that lady is mine.
That lady is a mine. Y'all know I love me some Mothra. So I said B word, not that I call her that. I don't. I was trying to be funny. And Mothra gave me the look like, that's not nice. And I said, okay, I'm sorry, Mothra. And she went, Miss TR, yes. You talking about Tom Jones, Miss TR? She's a lady. I'm off beat. Come on. That moist word got me like, ooh. I don't like the word. I don't like it when he says the word moist. To be honest, it makes me cringe. But obviously, he thinks I like it and he uses it. So, what was I saying? What was I saying? So, I was thinking about size doesn't matter. Well, I was really doing a play on words. And I was doing a play on words, about size, when how we have so many hangups as a society when it comes to height. And Andre, well, I was looking at this thing where this guy was talking about on the dating apps, right? She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, she's a lady. And what's the last word again? And the
Lady is
lady,
mine.
the lady is mine. Boy, that he can sing, can he, y'all? Woo! Speaking of size,
You ever heard this season called Meat Candy?
no, it don't sound good. Does meat candy
It
sound?
says the best in Texas.
Well, Texas always like creating new stuff, aren't they, JoJo?
See?
Okay, so can y'all see this? Andre pulled up on his phone meat candy. Y'all heard about that seasoning before? Made in Texas? I don't like the word, nor do I like the word. And then just I'm 5'5" and I'm still a damn right. Pause. And then Jeff Lee says, I'm 55 and I'm still alive. Amen. We were watching this show. I was watching, Andre was in there cooking. And I don't know where my notes went, but on my notes, I have in there where this guy, I'm just going to freestyle. This guy was talking about how it's so hard to date people. And I'm glad I'm not in the dating world anymore. I was never in the dating world before. It was creepy. It was stressful when I was dating. I was single for 20 years before I got married, but I didn't date for single 20 years. I was abstinent. And so I abstained. Number one, I had two girls. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to let my daughters see men coming in and out of my door as a revolving door. I'm not judging other people, but I just didn't want to do it because I got some very challenging, had some very challenging kids, daughters, uh, growing up, and I had to make sure I walked a straight line. And it wasn't a straight line. Sometimes I a, walked such a straight line. I don't see my notes. Here it is. I walked such a straight line that it did upset them. And I wasn't trying to walk a straight line. It's just that's how I'm wired. I'm not boring either or too, this and that. But he was talking about the dating pool. Let me read what you all saying. What's a Texas wiener? Tony's asking, what's a Texas wiener? And Jeff Lee says, I'm 50, Rhonda, I'm 5'5". That is beautiful. And then Joe Gonzalez says, big, tall, small, thin, etc. doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is how you communicate with me, how you treat me and others. Amen, JoJo. And Miss TR agrees with JoJo, and Jeff Lee says, very true. I mean, he was saying on these websites how they were talking about when you fill out the profile. And on the profile, they said over 96% don't go for men who are under 6 foot or so, right? Listen to these stats. 60% or over, most women go for men for men who are 6 feet. And they're talking about all kinds of things. There's the stats about, there's men out there that don't want to date no big woman, a bigger woman. She has to, look like Kim Kardashian, which to me, Kim Kardashian is big. And big is not a bad word. And see, right? There's that thought process where commercials have really, Lola said, damn, commercials have put things out there. If you look at Kim Kardashian, I'm probably twice the size of Kim Kardashian. My height, my sizes, measurements. But she's a tiny woman, you know? And ask Andre what New Jersey calls a Texas wiener.
A large hot dog.
You heard that, Tony? He said a large hot dog. So I just had to write these notes, right? And they're about just so many things, how they are, body shaming people, and how y'all, when we are born, when we're brought into this world, we're blessed. Because guess what? Y'all, your sperm outran the other sperms. Right, Andre?
Well, yes, me. I ain't no
You
damn doctor.
know, you know how many sperms are running to get to that egg? You are a running son of a gun, right? That's why I'm trying to make whoever's born is a miracle, right? So Mike said, can you see the person beyond the physical attributes? Exactly. Exactly. Um, there is so much shining there with a person, that has just in that facade, right? I'm not saying that all good looking people have a facade. No, that's shaming too, right? There's another word. We just got to stop putting people into little cute little boxes, check boxes, and categories, and putting them in this little place. Trying to get to that egg, Jeff Lee, right? You're a miracle. You're a miracle for being here, period. I've always loved cultural diversity. I've always loved complexions and different cultures of food, and I just so that's what really got me attracted to hubby because he's mixed with so much nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's got all kinds of culture in him when it comes to food, when it comes to traveling, when it comes to intelligence. And he fell in love with me too because I'm different than what he has always been around. I got the black, and I got African, and I got American blackness, and I got Cherokee Native American in me, and I got Caddo Native American, and I you know what I'm saying, we're mixed, right? I got the big eyes, I got that Cherokee, all that stuff, and then some, right? So it's just like a moment. Not that I'm trying to teach you all something. I'm engaging in conversation with you all, sharing your minds and your intelligence and how you feel. I've always would have just a great chat with Mike, and we will get on that level too of just having a healthy chat. I miss Coyote. Usually Coyote pops his head in. We've been up late chatting about politics and things like that, and I just love his views. Um, so shout out to Coyote. And then Mike says some people just see you for your status in life. And it's like a blind pair of glasses, right? Jojo says I'm 5'3" and around 135 pounds. Those don't like me. I don't even think they are my best attributes. Oh, those don't define me. She goes, I'm 5'3", 135 pounds. Those don't define me. I like that word. Those don't define me. I don't even think they are my best attributes. Amen. And you got a cute little shape. And I'm saying it. And I said, see what I said? Cute little shape. Because compared to I mean, 5'3" and 135 pounds, what am I going to say? I'm going to say, you're beautiful. That you're cute. That you have a banging body in a swimsuit. Now, y'all, I know for me, there are going to be swimsuits that I'm not going to dare put on. My other daughter that you all have not met, she's a very liberated woman, and I love her for that. But she's very liberated. I can't wear what she wears when it goes swimming. I gotta like cover them ham hocks. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, right? So I had to retrain my thinking. Not to say I was shallow. I was never a shallow person. But I had to really, really not be careful. I had to be really true to who I am. At the same time, I had to learn and understand, other people. And, like JoJo says that she doesn't let that define her. And when I say little and 135 pounds, I was saying that as a compliment. Because to me, I say cute. Did I say something that was probably ignorant? Was that shaming you? Let me know. And if I did, I'm sorry. But that was just my way of saying you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And Jeff Lee says,
Hey,
huh?
you see this shit the bed hot sauce?
Andre finds something. It's called Shit the Bed Hot Sauce. Can y'all see it?
No, they can't see it.
Yes, they can. You see it on there? Who wants to buy something that will make you shit the bed? I don't. That means that thing
I'm
is
gonna
going to
try
kill
that
you.
shit.
Oh, God. That thing is going to kill you. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm just, see, that's the topic why I brought it up because to me, that's beautiful. I'm not saying that to me, that's all what beauty is about. 5'3", 135. To me, what I'm speaking on is that's her. And JoJo is beautiful to me. I hope I got that right from my heart. What your size is beautiful to me. Shit the bed, hot sauce. Right, y'all? Like for me, right? Um, I lost when I first moved from North, which is Dallas, Texas. I moved to East Texas. It was a culture change for me when it came to outdoor living, exercising. We didn't have here a gym right across the street. So the food, everybody here loves bacon and bread and butter. So my lifestyle changed. So I ended up gaining a lot of weight. Eastside Harold, hey! Eastside Harold's here, Andre.
What up, Eastside Harold?
Lola Cowboy, does size matter? How you gonna call out Lola of all women in here? Hello, Eastside. Hello, my beautiful brother. Eastside is a Houston Texans fan. I remember Eastside when it was called Houston Oilers, and I still feel Texans sound strange to me. But Oilers is like I'm still used to
Well,
that.
the Texans used to be Dallas Cowboys. Used to be
Right,
Dallas Texans.
right. Love comes in all shapes and sizes. Eastside Harold has 3 thumbs up. Hello, Eastside Harold. And then Lola goes shaking my head. He called Lola. East Side, East Side. Okay, so speaking of East Side, hubby's from East Side High. Do y'all know where that is? You talking about East Side High?
You can tell them.
So East Side High, I'm probably gonna get it wrong. It's in Patterson, New Jersey. You know, with the movie where they're singing
Lean on me.
"Lean on Me," the movie with Morgan Freeman, right? The bad school, the bad kids, and the principal had to put lock and key on the door. You know, that kind of bad. So anyway, Andre's from that school for real in real life. I was like, damn, I'm already in love with this man. He's in Patterson. I couldn't help but to take a gulp. Oh, okay. So I was, making sure not to shame him, right? Because what I saw, Andre, was East Side High really that bad?
I mean, I had a good time there. I mean, it wasn't really bad to
Yeah,
me.
it was bad.
They made it for dramatization. They made it
I
bad.
don't think so. I think it was really a bad school. Y'all think East Side was? I think it was. I don't know because we went there recently. You said they got these fence and stuff, all gates and stuff around the school to protect kids so they can
Well,
focus
I
on
mean,
their
it wasn't
studies.
like that when I was there. That's because the kids got bad after I left.
They have a security. They have a security. What do you call it? No security
Those little gremlins got bad as hell after we
buildings.
left.
You call gremlins. Lovely hot mic. He's got the hot mic. East Side. So East Side Harold said, "Hey, did you go to East Side?" No, he's from East Side. Are you from East Side of Houston? East Side, East Side, East Side Harold. Joe says Dallas Texans became Kansas City Chiefs. Yep, I forgot about that. Yep, that's all like Kansas City Chiefs too. Yeah, so East Side is from East. I know where Fifth Ward is too. Not because I've been to Fifth Ward, because I used to work for a famous man who is from Fifth Ward. That's how I know about it. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't true. So let me see. Did you go to East Side High? Okay, what Dallas, Texas, Tennessee. East Side Harold. No, it wasn't. It wasn't true. So it wasn't true what the movie portrayed. I could understand
Ask
too.
Tony. Tony there. She went to East Side.
Yeah, she said it wasn't true. She said it wasn't true. But we can relate to that story today because
it wasn't true when I was there. It might have been true after I left.
Well, you heard it from people who kind of probably exaggerated. Even though we know there's bad elements in every school. Every school has bad elements, right? There we go. See how we working on that? That's like going to Oak Cliff in the late 80s and early 90s. Oak Cliff, is that in California? Oak Cliff, California? Or Oak Cliff in Texas? I'm curious. That's what Mike said about Oak Cliff. Is Oak Cliff, California? I'm curious to know. But that's what Mike was saying. Oak Cliff, Oak Cliff in Dallas. Yeah, East Harold. Yeah, Oak Cliff is where my mother used to go to college way back in the day in the 60s. It used to be, I think they turned it to Wiley College, but it was Bishop College. And Oak Cliff was a community where black people lived, which they found out later, okay, it was a community that was a test experiment for black people. Okay? And back in the day. And so who would ever thought that my mother, who's really from Tulsa, Oklahoma, went to college there in Oak Cliff in Dallas, outside of Dallas. So today they've done a lot of beautiful work to that place. If it was that bad, the state would have took over. Exactly. Oak Cliff has me and hubby's favorite barbecue place. What was the name of the barbecue place?
Lockhart.
Lockhart. Lockhart.
What?
Lockhart.
What?
Yummy, yum. He's talking
No.
to the cats in the kitchen. He has conversations with the cats. So, y'all, when I tell you Meg Ryan moment, Lockhart, their line is long as hell. You'll have to stand
Hell
and
yeah.
you have to stay in line for a long time. And you can be lucky or end up just walking right on through. We've been lucky to do that. But it's worth standing in line. Google Lockhart Barbecue,
Yeah, I know,
Lockhart.
Martha.
Miss TR said, if it was that bad, the state would have took over. Okay, so that's what Miss TR said. And then Mike says, my dad taught, oh, he did? Wow, Mike, we have a kindred spirit. Mike says, my dad taught at Bishop College, which is Paul Quinn College. Yes, it has history, doesn't it? And now they've changed, they upgraded that place. Oh my God, it's a beauty. They have where the what's it called, a trolley, Andre, that goes from Dallas to Oak Cliff. It's like a trolley, cable car or something. You can take that from Dallas. If you're a tourist, jump on the trolley. I don't think it costs anything. And you take a trip to Oak Cliff. And Oak Cliff it's so nostalgic, right? It has hot peanuts. It has old fashioned barber shops, the old ice cream shops. Me and Andre hung out there a lot. Has this live jazz music in the street or country music, whatever. They just renovated it. It's made it so just such a beauty. They've done a lot with the old houses back in the day and just did some beautiful things there. Sidewalks, bicycle riding friendly. One of the original HBCUs. Yes, it is in Dallas. Yes, it is. Mike knows. Thank you, Mike. Yes, my mother was a student there back in the day, and she took up beautician. She was a beautician, because we were limited as a African American black race, so we're limited with the subject matters. And what was successful back then was being a beautician. She ended up changing her major.
Yeah,
she ended up changing her major
it's
to.
Okay.
He's talking to the cat. She ended up changing her major to being an artist. So both my parents went to Kansas City Art Institute in Kansas City, Missouri, and they both became artists. So it was really good to see them be able to, at some point in their life, pick and choose what they wanted to do instead of what they felt they had to do. And it's so beautiful with the ties that we can have with our history. But yeah, they said it was an experiment. What's that sound? Huh? So I think he could be cleaning his cast iron skillets.
Yep, I was.
So hubby puts the cast iron skillet on the stove. He warms it up. That's how he does it.
I had some oil in it that I was trying to heat up.
Okay. Isn't that how you clean your cast iron skillets too?
Yeah.
I don't clean like that, but he does. I respect him for that.
The oil, I'm trying to get the oil to sink into the cast iron.
Oh, okay.
To make it, what do you call it, season it?
Oh, okay. My honey teaches me things. I'm from the South. I was raised with cast iron, and they washed it different ways. But I love how he's teaching me how to preserve. Andre, give me your mic. I think, is your mic out? Let me see. Turn it up. Oh, it's still on. Okay. Hi, it's Mike. Hubby's with the hot mic. Y'all can ask him anything.
Don't ask me a damn thing.
He loves talking. Don't get that twisted. He loves talking. But that's how you clean and season it. Yeah. JoJo says how you clean and season the pan. He knows. I mean, hey, he knows. He knows. And I learn a lot from him, and he learns a lot from me. I don't think we had. We didn't. I don't think we hated our pans. I think, yeah, we did some things with. But as growing up, I think we did wash our pan, but we came back and we put like a lard, or some type of oil on it to preserve it. But Andre's doing it, the right way, the way probably more people did it back in the day. But I was also talking about the body shaming and the fat phobia and talking about the dating apps and the statistics and how people on these dating apps are putting them, they're checking all these boxes. Oh, I don't want anybody taller than 5 foot. I don't want anybody to weigh more than blah, blah, blah. I want somebody with long hair. I want somebody with short hair. I want somebody with natural hair. I want somebody with, and just all the bells and whistles. And I think what happens when you limit yourself, yes, and your mother is right about that too. Your mother is absolutely right. Tell mother I say hello to mama. She complimented JoJo's mother complimented my hubby on his pork chops, his buttermilk fried pork chops.
Yeah, I tell you, it's better if you're going to fry pork chops and you don't want to dry them out, brine them.
He does that extra chef stuff.
Oh,
I don't think I ever brined anything in my life. He does, and it does
keeps
pay off.
The meat moist. Keeps that meat moist.
Pause. Can we have a moment? Can we have a moment? Did I miss anything that Jeff Lee said? Oh, he said hello. Joe Gonzalez said, get on him, JoJo. No, JoJo likes moist too. I like moist cakes. Didn't our boy move from here, moved up to Dallas, the cake boss?
Well, he didn't move there. He opened up a bakery there. He didn't move there. I think he's still in Baltimore where he's from. He just opened up a place in Dallas.
Okay, but he does show me.
Well, yeah, he shows up there because that's his place. He wants to make sure everything is running right.
Yeah.
Because his name is on it. His name is on it.
Miss TR says we all have preferences, and we do. And then Jeff Lee says, he said, keep that meat moist. Pause. I see Mother wants to come over here. Look, I forgot I was on live. You see? I forgot I was on live just for that second. Meat tenderizer. Just for a second, I forgot I was on live. Hey, Mother. Okay, that's enough, honey. Get back away. Kitty cat, get out the way.
Have a big head in the way.
Kitty cat, you're messing up my setup. It's ghetto fabulous. Okay. Got her. You are so beautiful to me. Look at her eyes. Let me down. So Jeff Lee says, where's chocolate chip?
I put the cats up for the night. They're in their bed, sleep. They're in their bedroom.
I think my little thing is. Okay, I have to fix. So at 9:30, Andre puts the kitty cats to sleep because they look at him. They give him the look, and they all stare at him at one time. So what did JoJo says? He says moist, and all of a sudden, I'm like, Beavis and Butthead. Say moist again.
No.
Come on, Andre, do it for us.
Moist.
Oh, y'all are too much fun. So, Jeff Lee, add that to your vocabulary for Nicole, moist. It's Rhonda's fabulous. It's Rhonda's fabulous. Hello, Mike. Mike, you know how happy I am to see you here? I'm so happy to see you here.
Mike is in the house.
Yes, Mike is in the house. Thank you so much. I know you was talking about, I've got to read what he said earlier. He said something about, yes, one of the original HBCUs in Dallas, and his dad taught at Bishop. Shout out to Mike's dad. Has some really incredible
shout out to Mike's dad. There.
Thank you. Shout out to your daddy, Mike.
Thank you for his service.
Thank you for your service. And then Miss Tiago's corny. She says corny 3 times. That's sister and brother. Miss TR and Andre, our sister and brother. They're both from New Jersey. And Miss TR is living in New Jersey. And I turned my husband out. So he's living here in Texas with me. I turned him out, and he's in Texas, and he's a Giants fan, and we're okay with that. It's a house divided. It keeps the marriage spicy. He's a Giants fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, and Cowboys is America's team. Right? Right, honey?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So we're really giddy right now because it's not the NFL season. Okay. I know you know what's going on with football. I've been out of commission for what, a week and a half? And you know, Dallas Cowboys has news day to day, there's new news. But the feel I'm getting is that the Dallas Cowboys is doing some good things. Am I hearing that right? That they're doing some good things with the free agency? More ways than one, and it keeps everything interesting. It does. It keeps everything interesting. You know, because guess what? You know me. I'm going to be always tasteful, right, Andre? Pause. I am. I am. But what is bad taste? I mean, there's some things out there in bad taste, but there's no such thing as bad taste between us, right? Because we are a beautiful group of people, and I do believe I want people to feel comfortable being in Rhonda's chat rooms because this is what make make Rhonda's lovely sparks different. I'm not trying to be different. I'm just wired that way. I'm just wired. I write that way. I'm not trying to be different. Uh, I need to comb my cats. Cat hair. Cat hair. Mike said, "Not at the moment, Cowboys." Oh, really? Dang. Yeah. So we still not. I thought we were making some big positive changes somewhere. I guess there's that hope alive thing when it comes to being a Cowboy fan. You know what I'm saying? Um, Sorry, I had to take a break. You know, when you're on live, you have to do things to yourself. Pause. You have to do things to maintain. So I had to clean my nose. I had to powder my nose. Drink some water. Well, I don't know why I was thinking, being a Cowboy fan, that that we were making some changes. I mean, we have to. We are in a place as Cowboy Nation. I mean, as a Cowboy team, we're in a place where we can't really get any lower than we can we? I mean, aren't we already low? I mean, don't we already? I mean, isn't it up from here? I mean, aren't we? Don't we have to, put some pieces in our team to be a team, to give the guns, the weapons that Dak needs? And JoJo says here at Rhonda's Lovely Sparks, we have couch mouth. We have mouth intact, always mouth intact. I'm a lady. Whoa, 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 I'm a lady. And then Mike says, changes are probably coming, but in a good way. Yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic. If I get so far into that, then there it is, my anxiety, right? I mean, we gotta believe that we gotta believe, right? That something great is going to come out of this. I mean, we really don't have any choice as Cowboy fans, but at the same time, they do make us feel like we do have choices, right? So Miss TR says, for the Starbucks coffee lovers, there's a large coffee cup that has been recalled. Really? The large? Is it because of quantity that it like supersedes the quota for calorie intake and addiction, probably? And then my caffeine addiction. So Mike says, ladies speak their mind. Yes, we speak our minds. Yes, we speak our minds, and it becomes a better conversation when we do have men in here. It's why I love my husband here, because my husband and I are like that in real time, in real life. When we talk about things, we share things, We talk about politics. We talk about relationships. We even talk about how me and him can please each other more, don't we? Huh? We do. He shook his head. I mean, you gotta communicate. What can I do? To make you happier. Is there something I can do? Is there, honey? Can you do this to make me happier? You know what I'm saying? And you have to communicate. And this is why I love the men and women in the room. You have to communicate. Communication is key. Communicate is important, even when it comes to how do we communicate. It's been cracking due to hot water. Oh, really? So Tony said the large cup they discontinued because it's been cracking due to hot water. And JoJo, my sister JoJo says communication is key. It is it's all things. And communication is never easy. Don't ever think, well, I get to sit. Usually what happens when it comes to communication, that the person who think maybe that they are in control of the situation or in control of the narrative or something, then that person who feels that way will have to also learn how to communicate to the one they love with the one they love. I don't care if you got a master's in psychology, if you're a doctor, if you went to do this and that, and that, it doesn't mean nothing in a relationship. I'm just telling you. You just have to get to know the person. It's like going to college all back over again, which is beautiful, right? And isn't that how you want to learn the person? You could sit up there and bring in everything that you know, but it's not fair to apply it to the person that you're with. Because like I was reading here, I was talking about size doesn't matter. When they have on these dating websites, and thank God I'm not dating. I don't want to be in that pool of that stuff going on because things are so different. I just am old fashioned. I love being old fashioned. And when you're filling out all these check boxes, I don't want anybody, this big or this wide. I want their breast size this, and I want, this long, and I want this long, or I want this long. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I mean, if you are going to put yourself in that position, man, you are missing a hell of a lot on life. You're missing out on hell of a lot on life. You are missing a lot. I'm telling you. You are missing out. That little that little country bucking in Kentucky that knows the recipe to po folks is the one that could be turning you out every damn night. You know what I'm saying, Andre? That girl that knows the recipe to the hot water cornbread will save your life. Well, I mean, what if we have a zombie apocalypse? Think about it. When you pick and choose someone in your life, is that person going to be able to help you survive the zombie apocalypse? Or are they going to be the one to push your ass down and they step over you and run for the hills? You gotta make sure you ain't picking somebody that is selfish. I mean, seriously, I understand I said cornbread, JoJo. I said hot water cornbread. The girl that has the recipe to the hot water cornbread can teach a lot of things. My Mike, Mike says, I tend to get in trouble when I assume things. It's okay sometimes. And then Jeff says, beauty is within. JoJo says, did you say cornbread? Yes, I did. I said cornbread. JoJo, Mike says, hot water cornbread. And then Lola says, he better. And then Miss TR, Lola said, he better. And then Miss TR says, as far as dating, I said, forget it. It's so scary. It is. I mean, if you're not into it, look, I was going to be convinced before I met Andre. I met Andre, my hubby, on Facebook. So there we go, opening the minds of people that you can meet people online, right? It's about decisions and choices that you make. Because I have to admit that I'm very fortunate to be able to have been able to make a good choice. Because even there are people out there that are not good people. It's like this woman that was on TikTok, Andre on TikTok, that she said she was with this man. She got married, and she get married to him. This black lady on TikTok, and oh my God, she was married into a nightmare. I think it's on Nightline too. I didn't watch the whole thing because sometimes I don't get so consumed because I'm on my YouTube channel trying to get things done. But sometimes I don't like channeling too much of other people's stuff that's dark. But at the same time, I know it's hard. So, when a relationship fails, you just say, well, the relationship failed. You did not. You did not, but the relationship failed. Okay. So Jeff said, that's how I met Nicole on a hangout. Yes. I met Andre on Facebook. And, I've met some very highly intellectual people who I used to work for. I used to work for oil and gas business. And this guy would come down from Colorado. And I just loved him. He's very stylish, made a lot of money. He was a trainee. And he would come down, he would talk about, he met his wife on an online site. So yeah, we just have to be, smart and be able to say, okay, if we see those signs, be able to just be able to feel good saying more no than yes. You can say no. Be prepared to say no, no, no. Are you want to do this? No. Do you want to go out? No. Do you want to do this and that? No. Do you want to take this? You want to drink this? No. Expect to say more no's than yeses, and then feel empowered by saying no. And then Miss TR says, as far as dating, I said, forget it. It's so scary. Then Jeff Lee, yes, Miss TR, I
Just to make it
understand.
happen.
Then Jeff Lee
Like the women's
says,
side.
that's how I meet Nicole on Hangout. And then Miss TR says, too many scammers, pedophiles, those that want to collect your insurance. And then Miss TR says, who the F did I marry? Yeah, that was what that show was speaking about. She was scared to death. She was scared to death. So why am I saying this? Not to bring fear, but I think, too, just my opinion, you all can tell me what you think, that when there are some challenges where you are afraid and you have fear, then let's say those are ways we have to really work on ourselves. And let me tell you how. Let me tell you how. Okay, here we go. So we have to work on ourselves to make. I'll be attracting before I met Andre. Even today, I get some Jerry curl, ugly looking guys, and I'm not trying to shame people for the Jerry curl or gold teeth. I'm just saying. I think sometimes we do have to judge. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody cute like trying to flirt with me. I got ugly ass people out there, greasy. The grease is not bad, but the way they wear the hair is like dried out Jerry curl. It wasn't a healthy Jerry curl, okay? It was dried out. Put your teeth in. I'm married. I'm married. Thank God. Um, but also, I was going back to saying about, so you got to work on self, right? And self means say no. Don't be afraid to hurt someone's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, please, can I come over 2 o'clock in the morning? No, this ain't no booty call. If you want it to be a booty call, then you take full responsibility for it to be a booty call, right? It's your choice. But understand that that's probably not a good way to really screen somebody that's going to be your long life partner. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I know people that did have the one night stand and they've been married for 47 years. So you see what I'm saying about when I say size doesn't matter? That ties into that. The size. You just can't put everything in a checkbox. You just have to use what you have learned, right? And sometimes even what we've learned is not good enough. Sometimes shit happens. And if shit happens, how can we take responsibility for ourselves? Okay, well, that guy was a piece of shit. Ugh. Right? You don't, hey, if he's a piece of shit, that's how you judge it. You move on. And you find a guy that's not such a piece of shit. You find a woman, oh my God, this woman is so freaking shallow. She wants me to pay for all her meals and she ordered lobster and most expensive wine on the menu. And you put all of that stuff, all the shallow stuff in front. Oh, she's got her cleavage. I don't have a problem showing cleavage. I got some cleavage showing. But I'm saying too much exertion in all north, east, west, and south, right? We do know that a lot of times that we do control the narrative. We can. And if you get into something like that, if you get into something with in mind that you have control of the narrative. Don't meet people in dark places. Be in a public place. Bring a friend. Don't send a bunch of money out to people you don't know. Don't do that. And then guess what? Try this. If that person's asking you for money, and tell them one time, no, I don't have any money. See if that person loves you for who you are. And if they disappear, let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Because that's a sign, right? That's a sign. So Miss TR says, no, I'm set in my ways now. It's okay. You can say no, but guess what? When things happen, you have no control. I'm just saying. Miss TR, there's no control. You meet somebody like trying to pick your favorite head of cabbage. It just doesn't happen. It's so perfect, like you expect. It doesn't. And then Mike said online dating has its pros and cons. It does. It does. It does, because I did some online things. I was online and before I met Andre, and like I said, I was so lonely. I said, well, let me just try some, because I had a girlfriend of mine said, Rhonda, just try some. It was horrible. It was horrible. All my experiences were horrible. And then hubby, when I met hubby, me and hubby dated for on the phone. We dated a full year before we met in person. So he didn't get the snapback, the punani. I didn't get to bust his cherry. We didn't do any of that, right? Huh?
Yeah, whatever you say, baby.
We didn't do that because I wanted my mind clear. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes those things could be so overrated that you can get like a lot of stuff like really confuses you. I was disciplined. I'm like too damn old to be making them kind of mistakes, right? We just met at a perfect time. He wanted me, I wanted him. We could trust each other. He knew he could trust me, and it goes on and on. It goes on and on. You just have to be smart. Don't give any money. Don't give your money away. Don't give them your social security. Don't give a stranger your social security number. Don't give your address away. You know what I'm saying? It just depends where you are in a relationship, but just don't. Certain things you just don't. And if someone really loves you, then they will be patient. So Audrey and I waited a year. We talked on the phone. We how do you say it? We uh, promised each other that he is my one and I'm his one, and that we are going to be in a monogamous relationship. So we went from there. We got an understanding from there. We had to make a very clear understanding that is this what this is? You can't sit up there and don't you ever assume that someone else is supposed to know what you feel, or supposed to know how things supposed to be, or someone's supposed to know that. Don't do that. You give them too much power, and you're giving away too much of your power, and you're giving yourself not enough credit, and you're being unfair to the person that you're with. Just be point blank. Jeff Lee said God had you two become together when he wanted to be. It was his perfect timing. It was perfect timing because bad things could have happened. I mean, how did he know he could have trusted me? How could he? How could I've known? It just worked out, even though we were smart enough to be able to see those things. You know what I'm saying? We had enough bad experiences where we knew, okay, well, I trust this woman.
Southern macaroni salad.
So Andre's looking up recipes. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. So so it is. It is has, and I'm not a very religious person. I'm more spiritual. But I can be factual and say God did have everything to do with this. Because only he knew my prayers. He knew what I was praying for. And it even today, we'll talk about something. And I'm saying that to not to say really everybody has to be in a relationship, but if that's what you want, you do have a choice. You do have choices right? And it's not about size uh, when it comes to, you know, people out there who are big, small, wide, skinny, who have one leg, who have two legs, who have one hand. Yeah, you don't settle for anything less. You want for yourself, right? You want to make sure that there's some sexual chemistry there. Okay. Don't cheat yourself out of that. Okay. Sexual chemistry is important. Have that chemistry going on. And people have a right to be choicy, but not so shallow, where you're talking yourself out of a very good situation. So Mike says, Jeff Lee says, God had you come together. Mike says, I haven't had any long term dating experiences online, but I had a best friend who proposed to someone after a 2-year relationship. I haven't had any long term relationship, but I had a best friend um, that proposed to someone after a 2-year relationship. Yeah. And then Miss TR says, courting. And then Mike says, girl was 18 years old. And then Jeff says, good night, everyone. In here, good night. And Andre Jiffy Jeff says, good night
Night.
to
Good
Andre.
night, Jiffy Jeff.
And then Mike says, Australia. And he was 24 years old from Texas. And then JoJo says, good night, Jeff Lee. And everybody's saying, good night, hello, Lola and Miss TR. And JoJo and everybody still hanging out with me. And I'll probably be closing up probably the next 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes. But I just wanted to spend some time with you and just share just my thoughts because I was so not pissed, but I was kind of like, frustrated with a lot of stuff. I heard how people are really talking themselves out of this wonderful person. Did y'all know too? There's also love you too, Jeff. I love you too. And I always tell Nicole from us, we said hello to her and get some good rest. And we love you. Um, and we're talking about earlier how this all ties and it didn't end well. Oh my God. So it didn't end well. He's from Texas. Mike said Mike said that he was from 24 years old from Texas, and she was from Australia. Yeah, one of my favorite shows is 90 Day Fiance. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. Maybe we can have a watch party and watch it. I cannot air the shows on my, live. I can't put it on there. But you watch it on your side, you watch on my side. Call your girl. We'll watch together while we chat, okay? I love that. I love 90 Day Fiance and all the things that go with it because it does teach you some things too. What else it teaches you? It teaches you also that our perception of things that we can be still wrong. You can have all the checks and balances and you can still be wrong. You can overcharge someone, you can undercharge someone, you can overjudge someone, you can underjudge someone. So what does that mean? Damn if I do, damn if I don't. So don't damn yourselves, right? Just understand that bad things happen to good people and good things happen to good people and shit happens. Right? Shit happens. So, Rhonda, what are you saying? What do I do? I'm not trying to give you advice because I think mine is all that in a bag of chips. I'm human, but I'm just trying to, just give an opinion and you all give me your opinion as well because I'm learning from you all. Uh, but it's all about self. It's me and Andre celebrates our anniversary every year, and I have an anniversary celebration YouTube uh, video that I did celebrate our anniversary, and I have a quote at the top. Right, you can go check it out. I think it's under Sparks Fly, which means it covers highlighted things on the page. People might miss it, so I highlighted things I think people will have, great interest in. Right, so um, I have a quote on there saying, "With me kissing my husband," and it says something to the fact that I did the good work on myself in order to be what the relationship needs to be successful. and it's all about self. So if there's some fear that you're having, write a list of 5 things. What are your fears? If you can't write 5, write 3. What are your 3 fears? And then work on these 3 things so it will not be triggers anymore. I am not a doctor. I am not a counselor. I do not have a master's in psychology, but I do have a master's about a woman that has experienced life, right? And you all have experienced life, and we can help each other through these journeys. And that's what my lives are about, is about taking these journeys, not to bore you with things you already know, but little bits and pieces of diamonds and gems and gold and silver and all that groovy stuff, is to really just take those things and say, oh, maybe I did pick the wrong person. Maybe the guy who drove that nice car, I should have not picked that person because of what he was driving. He was a total fuck up. Maybe I shouldn't picked her because she had very big boobs and a very good looking ass. Did you love her for her mind? Did you love him from his neck up? I mean, God is humorous. He's very creative, and he put it in our face, right? What we should pay attention to. So why do people still ignore what we should be paying attention to? So, uh, so the weird thing about Mike said the weird thing about that relationship was that he picked out an engagement ring and mailed it to the girl. She got cold feet once she got the ring. Yeah, yep, I'm very familiar with that. And then Lola, I have to run and talk to y'all later. Good night, everyone. Good night, Lola. Thank you for your time, baby. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, Lola. And then Miss Tiara says Monday. Oh, Monday's Tiara's birthday. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna close out on a couple more things that I wanted to share, and I wanted to sing something to you all. Okay. I want to sing something to y'all before I close out this live video. And I hope I'm able to sing it because I've been talking a lot and my voice is a little chafed. But we talked a lot. We didn't have to deep throat it. Pause, because we know about size doesn't matter what we're talking about. And it could be like size does matter to what you're talking about, because when size does matter, uh, it's important to make sure you do make choices that will make you happy, that there is some sexual attraction there. You know what I'm saying? Because you want it to be when he looks at you that makes you melt. You want it to be when he speaks, he makes you melt. You want it to be when she walks, it makes you more faithful. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then Mike says, Happy early birthday. Yes. Oh, Miss TR has a birthday. Happy early birthday to Tony, my sister in New Jersey. And then Joe Gonzalez says, You got to be good with yourself to be good with others. If your relationship with yourself is sound, it will be the foundation for your relationship with others. Amen. Yes. Amen, Joe. So I'm going to close out. See if I can sing it, because is my throat lozenge here? I think, did I have all my throat lozenge? I think I had like 3 throat lozenges, y'all. I never have to take 3 lozenges like that. But um, when I'm talking, I guess my throat gets dry, and so I gotta have 3 lozenge because I'm determined to fight through this. Damn it, I'm gonna make it through this live if it kills me. I think y'all being drink some water. I'm gonna sing to you all a song where I've held my husband's hands, and I look right into his eyes, and I get into another lower level, like sitting down where he's higher than me. I'll look up at him, and I'll look into my husband's eyes. And I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share this moment with you. Um, what I share with my husband. And we're going to close this out by me singing, You Are So Beautiful to Me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? And you're everything that I hope for. And you're everything I need. You are so beautiful. Me, to me, to me. You are so beautiful to me. Well, I'm going to sign out right now, but guess what? I'll be gone. Your girl going to be gone. The girl going to be back here tomorrow for the 1 o'clock cartoon. It's going to be what is it? It's going to be Flash Gordon tomorrow. And Mike is in the jazz lounge. Yes, and Joe Gonzalez. Good night, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. We got a double feature movie watch party. Thank you all for being here and joining. Hubby and I, Hubby with that hot mic. Baby, you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
He said, bye, bye. You are, I'm going to remind you, you are so beautiful to me. And I, Rhonda's lovely Sparks, will see you soon.